time for one Big Mac with cheese, no onion, and pickles.
It's fucking Logan right now.
Yeah, it felt like it when I was like, yep. My soul like left my body. I was like, nope, I'm not gonna talk for the rest of this interview.
Peter with 214.
Come on, Peter. Come on, Peter. Here we
Wrong,
go.
sorry.
Going down the stretch. And time.
I like how Anthony pulled up cool jokes.
He said, where is it?
Anthony's like,
Thank you, Anthony.
Anthony's like the Mexican Siri. You just say something, he starts finding a location.
Hello and welcome to The Middle is Open. Abel Carrillo here along with Peter Carrillo,
Yes, sir.
Anthony Espelin,
What's up, guys?
and Peter, you brought a special guest today, a young guest. Who is he?
Oh, man, this is Jacob Carrillo, my son. We were talking earlier about investing and all these teenagers bringing Gamestop from the brink of destruction.
Yeah.
And I thought it'd be a good thing to bring in a teenager and see what he thinks about the trading and see if he has more knowledge about trading than we do.
So this is kind of like your version of take your son to work day.
Yeah, it is. Basically, I just had to get him out of the house.
Except this isn't work. It's more of take your son to the clubhouse day.
Yeah.
Jacob, how does it feel to be out of the house and seeing what we're doing here in the studio?
It feels pretty good, you know, being cramped up in the house with two 8-year-olds. Yeah,
Oh.
It's not a fun experience.
Yeah.
You know what's funny
How-
is like in older cultures, like tribes and all, it's like a rite of passage. Like, okay, you're old enough now, you could go kill a buffalo or whatever, and we bring him to the clubhouse.
Well, no, but
it's like his first time to the bar. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
technically this is
Well,
like a bar.
except where no one's drinking.
No
here.
no one's drinking
I'm
coffee.
drinking coffee and eating.
But
burritos.
you know what? This is kind of how we were raised as youngsters. Because I remember back in the day, I mean, we've talked about it so many times on this show that our father, Peter and myself, like our father, we would
Who
always
art in heaven. Hallelujah.
would come here to Anthony's grandfather's house, and they would just have a few beers, drinking some tecates and lime, and every once in a while they would invite us, not invite us, but they would let us sit in on their little conversations that they would have. So this is Peter's way of allowing Jacob to sit in on our conversation for today.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
It's basically, I mean, if you really
Like,
think
because you
about it,
usually brush them off like, hey, get out of here.
go play in the street.
Go play in the streets.
Well, this is probably a lot better than my first experience because mine was like everybody was drunk and passed out. You know what I mean? Like first time being. So like at least for him, you know, he.
Whoa, your grandpa was drunk and passed out.
Oh, that was like a weekly occurrence.
I mean, it was literally in this back room.
this is
that-
my
Well, it
grandpa's
was in this
hangout.
back room, or it was in the front of the house in that little bar that you have in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I remember those days.
Well, he always had the pool table back here.
Yeah.
So he most of him and his friends would spend his time back here. But it was like when I was like allowed to hang around that time, it was already the party was over. Let's put it that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Jacob, you get at least a little better. We're a little more conscious and awake than the first time I was in here.
So that's good. All right. So anyways, a lot happened this week, and I want to get started and just say, guys, I'm finally working. Yeah, I'm finally working.
that's
I'm
good.
no longer living off of the government. I was making anything off the government, but no, I'm finally working. It feels good, dude,
Yeah.
to have some kind of value back in your life. You know, for a while I wasn't working, and it was just you're basically just living to, I don't know, you're just breathing. You're just, okay, I'm gonna move from my room to the kitchen, from the kitchen to the living room, back to the kitchen to eat something. You know, that was your day. You know, that at least for me.
See, but
And-
that's a common day for a lot of people.
Yeah, no,
That's
and
crazy.
so I've said on this show that I've been lucky in the situation that I'm in. to have the support of others to get me through this. But I'm back to work, and I was joking on Friday when I said, man, I need a beer. I really need a beer because, man, working, like, if you haven't worked for
It's a mental strain.
more than 10 months, I mean, sheesh. It's been 10 months since the last time I was actually on location working, you know?
Anthony.
I mean, I mean,
Anthony's just
technically, I stopped working in July, but that was just remote, you know?
Yeah,
I was working on a website, doing things. But as far as going to an actual location, it's been 10 months. And my first day, I'm not going to lie that the night before, I didn't get a wink of sleep because
You were anxious.
I was anxious. I was nervous. I was excited. And then before I knew it, my alarm rang and I'm like, oh, I got to go to work. So I'm back at work. It was a tough week, but a fun week. And yeah, I needed a beer so bad. I didn't get one, but it's different, man. It's different. So I'm back in the club, guys. Back in the club.
Are you grateful? Like, because it seemed to me you're like a little frustrated,
Oh no, I'm not frustrated. I'm just
trying to get back in the groove. Like,
trying to get back in shape. I'm
okay.
You know, when you haven't gone to the gym in forever, and then you hit the gym that first week and you're sore the first couple of days. It takes a couple of weeks to
Makes
get
sense.
back into the groove. I think that's where I'm at right now. Just trying to
Get into a routine again.
yeah, trying to get into that
Well,
routine, get back into shape.
Oh, well,
working
I got a
shape.
new job a couple of weeks ago, and just
Uh-huh.
getting into that routine was hard, you know. So
Yeah, but you were.
just routines.
I mean,
overall.
but you were working though. You know.
yeah, but not like that. It's different. I mean, wherever you work, there's challenges, I guess.
So Anthony, you're the one that has been.
He's like, you scumbags! I've been working the whole time.
Yeah, Anthony's been steady this whole
Yeah.
time, man. I mean,
I had to take vacation, and even then I was like, man, like I want more time home. Like,
Yeah.
like I don't know.
do you have like a bunch of vacation time? If you were to say, I'm gonna take a month off, could you?
Oh no.
Could you?
No, I don't got that much time. I got like maybe a week left. That's about
Oh,
it.
really?
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
the
I
year?
I get 3 weeks a year. Yeah.
Oh, damn, dude, that's not a lot.
3 weeks a year, and then like 5 days of sick, floating holiday. So I mean, it comes out to almost a month, I guess. But I mean, I kind of like I take my birthday off every year, so that's already set. Like I use
Okay.
one of my days for that. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
Vacation, like I already took last week off, so I got one more week. But my little sister's graduating,
Yeah.
so hopefully I can use it for then. But yeah, I don't have that much time.
But
it's
that's
just
crazy. If for the amount of work that you do,
Mhm.
the amount of hours you put into a week, and to only get 3 weeks off.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
it doesn't.
geez.
It doesn't work like it's not based on hours. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So like I can accrue more based on more hours
Mhm.
I work.
Yeah,
I just,
because
I just worked more hours for the money.
I mean, my old job, I used to get 3 weeks. I mean, 2 weeks paid vacation during the school year. So from August to May, it was basically 2 weeks. It was 10 days.
Mm.
And then in the summer, I got an additional 5 days.
Hmm.
So that's 3 weeks
Yeah,
right
about
there.
the same, yeah.
But I mean, I never work 100 hours a week like you
Yeah.
know? So
No, it's been like normal for me.
and I got 3 sick days, which doesn't sound like much, but it's about 3.5 weeks that I got of
that's about-
paid.
damn.
But I don't work I
Yeah.
never worked as much as you.
Yeah,
know?
but I mean I've been doing this for 13 years now, so
Yeah.
like I kind of.
Damn.
But that's
no,
the-
10 years. I've
that's the
been for 10
why.
years.
That's the reason you look the way you look. I mean, you're
Well,
only 19 years
I
old,
know,
dude.
Yeah, I look like I'm 60.
No, man.
But like yesterday, everybody was off yesterday, and I was like, man, what the fuck? I was kind of upset, and so I texted my boss. I'm like, hey, I got this. We have this machine we got to run this test on, and then he was like, you want to do it tomorrow? I was like, yeah, I want to do it. That's what I'm telling you. He was like, okay, yeah, that's fine with me. So I went and worked yesterday just to kind of just get a few more hours. 'Cause
Yeah, for
I
sure.
took vacation, which kind of sucks. So,
Yeah.
like, as far as paycheck wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everything's been normal for me. Every day work the same, like nothing. Of course, I got to wear a mask and everything, but other than that, like it's kind of weird. Like I'm glad you guys are starting to get back into like
Reality.
normalcy. You know what I mean? Because like I'm sure you're bored as fucking hell. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Like, and I'm not. Like so I'm to help you guys out.
Well,
your sanity.
we talked about that eerie feeling that you had being almost like the last known survivor. You know,
Last job and stuff.
because Anthony would talk about driving to work or driving on the road, and he was basically the only car on the road while everyone was in quarantine, lockdown, whatever.
Traffic was amazing.
Yeah. But it was kind of a unsettling feeling that
Oh, yeah.
you were experiencing
Yeah,
because
definitely.
man, I'm at work while everyone else is getting fatter eating Oreo cookies
Yeah.
on the couch,
Yeah.
that's
But you know what though? Like this weekend, we actually went to go eat somewhere.
I went out.
Yeah, and
let's talk about that.
it was like we went to El Doggy, or what it was called, El Doggy, right?
El
Yeah, I
perro.
think so.
And it was a hot dog place, like like
Oh,
those
okay.
big hot dogs. They had burgers.
It was a food
truck? No, it was a place.
Okay.
It was pretty neat. I mean,
Where's this in Northeast?
it was on the east side. We were on the east side. We went shopping
Oh,
to
that's
go
weird.
buy some. It was off Saragossa
Okay.
or Joe Battle or something like that. Anyways, we went to.
Just doing your family event.
Yeah, like we were as a family, but we took turns. Like she would take the little ones, and I would take Jacob. We kind of split up. So
Peter's
it's
like,
not
I got
a big
Jacob.
group.
I got Jacob.
No, believe me, we went to a World Market. I was telling you guys, World
Uh-huh.
Market too. I had never been there. There's a World Market in El Paso. I guess they have them. It's all over they have them at certain cities, right? Like bigger cities.
Uh-huh.
So we have one. I've never even heard of it. But Yvonne, she's cultured, and
She's
she
cultured.
and
She's
she-
been a world market.
She took us to World Market, and
Mr. Worldwide.
it's the most random shit ever. Like there was a game. I was actually this close to buying it. It was called
Chinese checkers.
Wheel of Misfortune. And
Wheel
it has
of
like
Is that
like
2020
beer
or what?
holders. It had like beer holders, and then it had like different things like arm wrestle or
Uh-oh,
stuff like
coronavirus.
Yeah, right.
and so you could play that game. I was this close to buying it actually.
We
But
could
then
have played
they
it
had,
in
They had
studio.
random stuff, and then like the wines are pretty cheap there. The beer, they had a good selection. I built my own 6-pack, and I had like the most random. I had like some Japanese beer and a bunch of like German beers. I had
I'm
Just
kind of
random.
mad at Peter because Peter always sends us text messages of these craft beers, these delicious looking beers during text, through text. And then last week he invited Yadi and I to his house, and what kind of beer did Peter have for us? Just this Michelob Ultra
no, look
Light,
at-
whatever.
look at
What was it
Anthony.
like?
Anthony.
This organic
First of all-
Michelob Ultra beer, and then Bud Light Platinum. I'm not complaining. I
It
like
sounds
them
like you're
both.
complaining.
I like them both, but it's not from World Market, you know.
No, well, I hadn't been to World Market yet.
No, but Anthony,
No, wait.
how many
Anthony,
times has he sent us that text message?
let
A
me-
few times already.
let-
A few times,
I'll-
right?
the last time I sent the pecan beer, I brought it.
Oh yeah, he did. bring
Okay,
the pecans.
yeah.
So next time, it's just I only bought a 6-pack yesterday. I drank 4 beers, and I literally on the 4th one I fell asleep on the couch and I spilled what I had on my lap because I fell
Oh.
asleep with it like that. That's how I woke up. I was like, oh, time to go to bed.
Got pecan nuts now.
But no, I tried different beers. I got the Iron Maiden beer. That was
What's
pretty
that?
Cool.
What's that taste like?
I haven't tried that one. That one I didn't try. But
I'll put up a picture of the picture you sent me of them.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you want to go through and describe them or whatever.
Yeah, because
Oh,
I had
okay.
I
put
was
it on
using
the-
my mug, the middle's open mug, and I was just chilling, like trying different beers. I stuck with the dark ones. I like those stouts. They're so heavy, but they're like 8.5. So like I drank like 2, and I was like, oh, feel pretty good.
Yeah.
Watching Broken Arrow. I think I told you guys last time that every week I'm trying to watch like an old 90s action movie.
Uh-huh.
So last night we saw Broken Arrow with John Travolta.
It's always cool to revisit those old classic movies. Last week, I mean, this isn't Broken Arrow. This isn't So Manly like Peter. but I saw the movie Mystic Pizza last Sunday. It was actually kind of cool, man. Julia Roberts.
Mystic
You know,
Pizza?
yeah, Mystic Pizza. You've never heard of that one? Have you seen it, Amber? Amber just walked in. Have you seen Mystic Pizza?
Oh, Amber. Hey, guess what? Wait up. The timer's coming down.
Oh shit, it is.
Oh yeah. What's
wanna
gonna
talk
Since
about
you're
the
happen?
here, I
timer?
already have
Oh,
your-
whoa.
All right, so
Oh,
yesterday,
okay.
yesterday
Just
at World
interrupt my
Market-
Mystic Pizza, Peter.
I haven't seen it.
Wait up.
Jeez. Well, I was gonna
Amber
say
hasn't
Well,
something.
seen
I was
Never
still
mind.
saying how I was at World
Wait a minute.
Market.
I'm trying to figure out what's that timer for.
Oh,
That's what he's gonna get to right now.
so I'm getting
Oh,
to that.
okay.
So
Shit.
at World Market, I bought those hot jelly beans from Jelly Belly, and they're supposed to be pretty hot. There's 5 of them. There's 5 stages. So the first one's Sriracha,
Sriracha.
jalapeno, cayenne, habanero, and then Carolina Reaper.
Hmm.
I looked it up right now, Anthony. Supposedly, that Carolina pepper one, jelly bean, is like in the 2 million range
Oh god.
on the Scoville chart. So I was looking at the Scoville chart thing right now. I think
Okay.
that's what you call it. I don't know if you could pull it up right now, but Scoville chart is how they measure the heat
Okay.
on foods or something.
Okay. So what's this first one? Sriracha.
This first one, Sriracha, it doesn't say what that one is.
'Cause
but it
I
says
would
the
like to-
Carolina pepper is 2 million.
Okay. 2 million.
Is that
Well,
bad?
I mean,
a normal jalapeno is 8,000, I think.
oh damn.
Wow.
Okay, so the jelly bean itself is 2 million.
According to something I saw, I was trying to see how hot these jelly beans are.
Oh man.
According to this thing, it's 2 million.
My
I don't
question is, are we gonna shed our pants?
I don't know.
Do we need milk?
No.
No, I can't drink milk because then I will shit my pants. Freaking
No,
lactose over
we
here.
gotta.
Amber's like, I just cleaned the bar. No, so 2 million. What's normal hot sauce?
I don't
Like
know.
Louisiana.
Look at there's a chart.
What? Can you expand that chart? Because, I mean,
I'm looking. It says 2 million ranges most law enforcement grade pepper spray.
Oh, nice, nice. Well, that's gonna be fun.
most
Look at Abel. Abel got quiet.
most law enforcement pepper sprays. Okay, so who's putting it in their eye? Oh
Oh
yeah.
hell no. So which one is which, Peter? Can you go through real quick?
All right.
Okay, he
what's
said
ones do we
sriracha.
have?
Wait,
From
let me
left
see.
to right.
Sriracha, jalapeno, cayenne, habanero, and that ghost pepper or what?
Carolina pepper.
Carolina pepper.
So from the way I presented it to you guys, it's left to right.
Hmm.
Yeah, left to right.
Sriracha.
So the first one is Sriracha. It's kind of like a orangey red color.
Looks like strawberry.
Yeah, they look good. I mean, they're jelly beans, so
They
it's kind of
look-
like,
They look sweet.
yeah. Jacob, do you eat hot stuff? You eat Takis.
Yeah.
I think every kid nowadays eats
Yeah.
Takis.
Hey Jacob,
think
Grandma
it's-
made you a burrito,
Yeah.
and it has
Yeah.
chile.
Oh, that
Jalapenos.
sounds good.
He's like, that sounds good. All right, now.
All right, so I
continue.
guess we're going to do every 8 minutes, we said?
Uh,
Eight-
so
15.
are-
I thought it was 15.
every
8 minutes? You wanna do
Every,
eight?
every 10 minutes, we'll try
Let's do
another
10.
one.
Okay,
We're
Okay,
gonna start
so
off with Sriracha.
all right, let's work our way up. We're gonna start with sriracha first. That is on the scale. What's the scale? Sriracha is at what, 10,000?
I don't know. I mean, it only gave me, let's see.
Is that sriracha? I can't even see that thing.
I have
What's a pepperoni? What's a McChicken?
like a spicy McChicken?
Yeah, no, like a regular McChicken. Like, what is it called? Corn pepper?
Okay, look at.
Because I
according
know
to
some
this,
kids
Bean
find that.
Boozled Fiery 5 is a new line of spicy jelly beans ranging from mild to hot, with the top tier featuring the spiciest pepper in the world. The 5 flavors are Sriracha, Jalapeno, Cayenne, Habanero, and Carolina Reaper, the latter of which tips the scale at 2.2 million Scoville units.
Okay, what's the starting point though? That's what I want to know.
Fuck if I know.
Okay,
The first one's sriracha.
What
All right.
scale is this
Well,
sriracha?
everybody knows
Yeah.
sriracha. It's not
all
that
right.
hot.
So,
I mean,
yeah, sriracha. Do you guys find sriracha flavorful?
Yeah,
Yeah, kind of.
I do.
You know how some people, put it on their like their
Noodles?
Chinese food, their
noodles.
noodles, and
Chow mein.
But
Jelly
then-
beans.
but then also There's people that put it on pizza and stuff.
Yeah, I put it on pizza.
Yeah.
Dude, I make a awesome sauce, right?
What's
Yeah.
your
With barbecue, sriracha.
before we start this
seasoning.
jelly bean thing?
good.
What's your go-to hot sauce?
None. I don't eat hot sauce.
You don't eat hot
No.
sauce? You get heartburn or what?
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh,
What
I
about
just stay
you,
away from
Amber?
oh,
Really?
man.
So you guys are
We
just
don't- like,
guys
we
are gonna
have-
fun with
you
this.
guys
we-
are just a white family.
I think we have Louisiana hot sauce in the fridge. That's
What?
about it.
Wait, what'd you say, Anthony?
I think we have Louisiana hot sauce in the fridge. That's it.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
It's
I
like
go-
full.
I
It's
go
not.
Louisiana.
You like open it, it just cracks the seal. Like.
No, I mean I'll eat it, but I'd prefer not to be in pain.
So okay, so that
I'm not-
that burrito.
So you think Louisiana hot sauce is hot?
No, it's
That-
just for flavor.
that burrito I gave you. Did you find it good?
No, that's
Hot?
fine. It wasn't hot.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna come out right now. After
Yeah, that's why I stay away from it. That's just for me. It's like there's no point in it tasting good if it's
It
gonna burn
burns.
out. Like I'd rather just stay away
it's
from
like
it.
lava.
Yeah.
Like
All right, well let's do this
Let's
first
do
one,
this.
sriracha.
Yeah.
okay,
Okay.
It
sriracha
doesn't
is
say,
the.
but we'll see.
Sri-
Ready?
all right.
One,
One,
two,
2, 3.
we got to chew it. You can't just swallow it.
It tastes
It is
pretty
kind of
good.
spicy though.
Mm.
If that's the base, like, I'm
Shit.
curious to see the next.
Maybe I grabbed the wrong one. No, I'm just kidding.
Anthony's going from hot to like mild.
It's got some kick to it. Holy fuck.
It is kind of spicy.
Wow.
It gets hotter as it stays in.
Oh man.
I
It's
already
not bad
swallowed
though.
it.
I thought it was pretty good.
This
Yeah, I
is
thought
great.
it was pretty
This
good.
is great for podcast, by the way. Just a bunch of.
I mean, it's good. I like the
Yeah,
taste
I
of it,
actually like it.
the flavor. It's
But
it's a
it
little
is kind of
sweet.
hot. So I'm
It
kind
is.
of curious to see
Uh,
how hot these
it
are
wasn't
gonna
hot.
get.
But it's
It was a little spicy.
It was spicy.
it's spicy for a short period.
Yeah,
of
it's not
time.
like bad, unbearable, or anything like that. But I'm starting to think like,
Oh
shit,
man.
man. Should
Yeah,
we
this
have
other
like
one-
water, milk?
Do you eat spicy food, Peter?
Yeah,
Because I eat really spicy
so do I.
food.
But I'm just
Do you get heartburn?
only when I drink a lot of alcohol.
Oh.
If I eat like a bunch of wings, and I think it's more the grease and the beer
Mm.
than like the spiciness.
That one, I like the taste of
It
that.
was good. It's
Like,
not
I
hot
could-
anymore.
I can see myself
Amber,
eating
was
like
it
a
hot?
bowl of those jelly beans.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't hot.
Amber's like, it wasn't that hot.
What do you
She's,
think?
like,
Should
all
we wait or
sweaty.
should we move on to the
Oh,
jalapeno?
let's,
Amber's like that meme from
I like
Key and
kicking it
Peele.
up every.
Huh?
I like kicking it up every 10 minutes.
10
We should do
minutes?
that.
All right.
That way we
Okay.
continue on, and then we'll.
All right, 10 minutes. Set the alarm. 10 minutes. Anthony had 15.
Hey, that was good though. I
That was
liked
pretty
it.
good. Here,
Anyways.
I got more. I got a box.
As long as we're not doing the nasty vomit ones.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
way
that's
better with
gross.
this.
Should we go
not.
to the store and get milk or water?
No.
No,
No water?
This is good. Well, I have water right
I never
here.
had anything hotter than Takis, so
anything hotter than
But that
Takis.
wasn't hotter than Takis, right?
no.
No.
It was the spice was very short.
Very
Yeah.
short.
I would say that's like a mild,
Yeah, that's definitely
very
mild.
mild.
Hmm.
Okay.
All right,
So,
going back.
oh, I was talking about movies. Some of these movies, because you talked about
Oh,
Broken
the 90s
Arrow,
movies, yeah.
90s movies. This wasn't exactly 90s, but it was an 80s movie. Mystic Pizza. You've never seen it,
I don't think so.
but it's a chick flick. But I was watching it with Yachty. But I like chick flicks, and let's be honest,
Was
Peter.
it action packed?
No. It's a chick flick, man. It warms your heart.
Oh, you
But-
think 80s
but
were
I
more
okay,
chick
hold on.
and sensitive
So-
movies and 90s were more action?
Wait, chill. So there's this scene where Julia Roberts changes into a dress, and it's like sleeveless dress or whatever, and she looks not husky, but she just looks like a woman, like a thin woman. And I was telling Yadi, I'm like, you don't really see women like that in movies anymore. Like, she wasn't exactly Marilyn Monroe, like size 14, like a huskier woman, but she looked good, dude. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
now?
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, you like you.
She
you
looked
see-
natural.
Yeah, she looked natural. Now you see movies with like the movie stars, and they got like their bones, like their chest, like if it's a nude scene or whatever, they got like you could see like their collarbone, you know. And dude, I'm gonna say, look at her. Julia Roberts looked kind of hot, man.
She looked natural.
Yeah, she looked natural, and I was like, hmm. And then that guy, he's from he's Gomer Pyle from Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, he is.
That's crazy, dude. And then that
This
chick,
does look like the biggest chick flick ever.
that chick, no, but hold on, that
It's a
chick,
trailer and I'm already bored.
that chick came out in
Nimble.
6 feet under, dude. That chick came out in 6 feet
I
under.
don't remember.
So it was a trip. It was an entertaining movie. It was a chick flick, whatever. But
Well, I was gonna say, so the action movies, there's no plot. Like, okay, you know Yvonne, and she analyzes everything. She's like, well, why is this happening? Why is this happening? Why?
Yeah.
Like everything's a why, and it's like, dude, just watch the fucking movie. Like, but anyways,
what did she like then?
she likes chick flicks and all
Oh,
that
okay.
stuff. So,
Well, maybe I
and
should've
she likes Julia Roberts, so I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure she's seen it. But anyways,
I'm gonna call Yvonne and see if she wants to watch Mystic Pizza.
because she was asking a million questions. So why did they have a nuke, and what was the point of this? And I'm like, oh my god, you're killing.
yeah.
Look at 90s movies were about two things: bad acting and explosions.
Yeah. That's
a guy
it.
was shooting a 9mm, and it was like, like he was
Yeah.
shooting grenades. And it was
He like shoots the tire out and the tire flips over.
yeah,
and
the truck flips over, blows up, and then that's all it was. And think about every 90s movie.
yeah.
It's like
Fucking
explosions
Chuck,
galore.
Chuck Norris and
Yeah.
Van Damme.
But it was funny because
Wesley
Howie
Snipes.
Long comes out in that movie.
Howard Long.
Howie Long,
In which
the
one?
football player.
Which one?
Did he have a
Broken
mullet?
Arrow. Yeah, dude, he looks identical. And I'm not even kidding.
So
Howie Long in Broken Arrow.
Did he have the flat top
He had
mullet?
the flat top
mullet?
He's just younger, but he looks identical.
He looked like Theo Vaughn.
Dude,
He does, for real.
dude, he looked
Oh,
exactly
shit.
the same as he does right now. I was
Yeah.
like, holy crap.
Yeah, I don't think it'll show it on.
Uh,
No, that's like new. I mean,
put in
present day Howie Long.
Broken Arrow. See if that like shows an image.
Howie Long, Broken Arrow. So wow,
Long Howie.
I never knew Howie Long was.
An actor.
An actor.
Neither did I. Look at him.
Oh
Look at
shit,
he looks the same, dude.
dude, that guy doesn't age, man.
He looks good, right?
You know who he kind of looks like with the
He
sunglasses?
definitely looks smaller now.
No, he looks
Oh
slower
looks
yeah,
buff there.
oh yeah,
He
that's
looks buff there.
I think now he's bigger.
that's
Look at
steroid
his neck,
Howie
though,
Long,
bro.
Yeah, that's steroid Howie Long.
He's lean. Yeah, he's like freaking. His head's the same size.
yeah,
His head doesn't change.
His haircut is the same. His head size, but he pretty much looks the same. Look at him right there. There's
who's your favorite actor that was
Howie Long.
an athlete?
Howie Long.
He was an athlete and then he became an actor.
Howie Long.
Like, you have Michael Jordan, because he's Space Jam,
Do
obviously.
you count WWE people? 'Cause
yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Okay, so like the Rock.
The Rock is probably
Yeah, he's
the
probably
main
the
dude.
most famous one.
Goldberg. The guys,
Anyone in
dude, longest
yeah,
yard.
The longest yard is all.
Dude, The Rock, right? I mean,
Yeah,
The Rock
The,
is
the Rock
king.
would have to be the
Actually,
top.
The Rock is probably Hollywood's biggest star
Yeah, that's
right
what I
now,
mean.
How
and
about-
has been for the past
How about
5
Kurt
years
Russell?
and
Kurt
shit.
Russell was a professional baseball player.
Oh, I
Was he
thought you were gonna say he was a professional wrestler.
professional.
He was a professional wrestler.
Kurt Russell was a baseball player. He played in El Paso.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Played for the Sun Kings.
Hmm.
So Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell, yeah,
He became a.
but I think The Rock is bigger than him. Kurt
Yeah,
Russell,
for sure.
No.
Dude,
Well-
nobody's bigger than The Rock, dude.
Figuratively and literally.
Oh, Kareem in the airplane.
Oh, yeah. O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Simpson was a good actor, man. Dude, O.J. Simpson was a good actor.
Joanna Man.
Joe Waterman. Oh, Bob Uecker, Major
Oh,
League.
Yeah, Major League.
Funny as
Baseball.
hell. Dude,
I don't know. There's some good ones.
Yeah, I don't think any of those names are bigger than The Rock.
I mean, John Cena's starting to make
Maybe.
a run.
Okay, if Tom Brady starts acting, would you go watch his movies?
Hey, they say that.
Shaq comes out in a lot of
Well, yeah, Shaquille
Yeah.
O'Neal,
when he's the cop in Grown Ups.
Terry
pees
Crews.
in the
Terry
pool?
Crews.
Terry Crews.
Oh yeah, when he pees,
Hey,
he pees in the pool.
Debo, dude. Did you know Debo was in the WWE?
Yeah,
I never
yeah,
knew
I
that.
Jim Brown.
Bob Golick.
Brown, yeah.
Oh, Saved by the Bell college years. Lame. Did you know there's a new Saved by the Bell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it though.
On Peacock. Man, Terry Bradshaw has done some
Yeah.
acting.
He's more of a personality.
He always
but
plays like
he's
a
big
dad,
too.
right?
Yeah.
He always plays like
he's that goofy Southern dude.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of the role he plays at Fox.
I don't know. I guess it is The Rock.
Brett Favre. What the hell's Brett Favre come out in?
I don't
Oh,
know.
something about Mary. Yeah, I
Oh
remember.
yeah, that's right. I was thinking that too. Like, what
Oh,
movie?
Ronda
Ronda
Rousey.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the one, the Mandalorian girl?
Oh, Gina Carano.
Yeah, Gina Carano used to be a fighter.
She ain't gonna. Be
Oh,
on the
Kevin
show.
Nash. Dude, he came out in
Dude.
Magic Mike, bro.
Kevin Nash.
How long?
Michael Jordan.
John Cena.
So who would you go with? I would say,
The Rock.
Yeah, I
you-
guess
like
The
if you're drafting, you obviously go with The Rock
Yeah,
easily,
easily.
and then after that you go with Ed O'Neill.
O'Neill.
Ed O'Neill.
Oh, that's a close one, and I like it.
I like Ed O'Neill.
Wait, he was an athlete? What the fuck did he do?
High school football, remember? Married with children.
Was that true?
He was a star quarterback.
Oh shit.
After that, he failed in a tryout with the Steelers and turned to acting.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't know
hey,
that.
good job, Ed O'Neill, man.
He played football at Ohio University.
Hi. At where?
He's played football at Ohio University
Man.
and then Youngstown State University.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of movies, I saw a new movie this week. It was
That's funny.
One Night in Miami
Oh, is it good?
with Malcolm X,
Yeah,
Jim
Muhammad
Brown,
Ali.
Sam Cooke, and Muhammad Ali. It's just, what is it, dialogue? It's just guys sitting in a room and they're just talking. That's basically the whole movie.
But
and-
they're telling you about their experiences, right?
Yeah, and well, it's more Malcolm X is trying to convince these guys, Sam Cooke in particular, like you have a platform, use it for, something good, well,
Well, they all had their
because
own platforms.
Malcolm X was a bit of a radical.
Yeah.
People would say, right? So he's kind of saying, man, you got to watch it. I found it very interesting. It's not a action movie. It's not a funny movie. It's not a very dramatic movie. But it's just interesting
It's a
how
strong
these.
movie, though, right?
Yeah, it is a pretty strong movie. But how these four human beings came together for this one night, and they are coming from different
Is it
worlds.
a true story?
Well,
Or is it like loosely based?
yeah,
on,
it's loosely
like
based.
they actually just passed each
Loose.
other in the hallway.
No, yeah, I would say it's loosely based because, I mean,
We were all passing in the hallway. And
well,
that was
let's
our
be
meeting.
honest. If they were in a room, them four in a room, and there's like no recording of it, how accurate can it be? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just everybody's account of what happened.
And they're all dead except
Yeah.
for Jim Brown,
Right.
and that guy
And
had
he ain't talking.
and he had CTE
That's
after
like
his.
that's like if we told our kids about what this. Well, Jacob's here, so damn, he'll kind of ruin it. You're gonna have to embellish it, all right, Jacob?
All right.
We had like.
He's like, "Arr."
Whatever.
Jacob's just over here like typing like the
He's
people
checking-
in the courtroom.
He's checking his stocks right now.
Yeah. Hey, well, the timer's up. You want
Oh.
to
Oh,
pop
okay.
another
Oh,
thing in here? And
Amber!
Amber.
I was gonna like ring the horn. Can't hear us.
So like, someone call me? Should we?
This one's gonna be jalapeno.
Oh, you know what you should do, Anthony?
Text
On the loudspeaker, intercomer, be like, Amber, if you're in the building, Amber, if you're in the building, please return to the bar.
Or do it like numero 23, number 23.
Amber.
Your order ready?
No,
She's
I
gonna
text her.
she's gonna come back like, shut the fuck up.
The fuck do you
are
want?
you trying to wake him up?
All right, so the next one is jalapeno.
Jalapeno.
Should we wait for Amber?
Yeah. Let's wait for Amber.
But,
I'm nervous.
You're nervous. Why are you nervous,
I don't
man?
know. I mean, the first one was kind of pretty spicy. It was surprising.
Hey, those are some clean Converse you have.
Dude, this is like an
Thanks.
episode of Hot Ones, kind of like we're talking and then we up it up and then we talk a little bit more
Oh,
and we
yeah.
up it up.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's
It's kind of like that.
We're doing
I like this.
jalapeno, Amber.
hot ones. All right.
All right, ready?
Ready, Amber?
Three.
Oh, Amber just put on her TMO sweater. It's a gray
good
one.
look.
It looks really good. Speaking of which, if you guys haven't checked out our merchandise, you guys can check out our merchandise on Instagram. I put up a little post there. You could check it out on the highlights. We have some hats. We have the snapback, black and gray, and then we also have the trucker hats. Apparently, trucker hats are still in, and they look good, man. Anthony's showing off his TMO sweater.
I have the OG one. This is the old logo, so you won't get this one. You'll get one like Peter's, but I got the OG Triple G one.
I like that logo, the new logo that you came up with.
The one on the hat.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the new.
I mean, those no, the old logo. Those mountains just look too nice, man. They look too fancy. We're not a fancy show.
Clean. We got rid of the Weiler, the tram. we got rid of that.
Dude, I was just okay. Let's eat our Let's eat our jelly beans.
Ready?
Bean down the hole.
Jalapeno
Green
jelly bean.
jalapeno.
All right. Definitely hotter.
There's definitely like a lot of vinegar taste.
Really?
Oh no, it doesn't taste like
I
vinegar.
always get a sweet and then it starts getting hot.
It's like sweet and sour.
Amber's like, oh my stomach.
No, I think the first one was hotter than
Yeah, I thought the first one was hotter too.
I thought this one was hotter.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's good though.
This one is hotter.
Yeah. Jacob looks like he's hurting already.
No.
Do you need to take a dump?
No.
Okay.
I'm good.
This one was more sweeter.
That wasn't that bad.
Yeah, that
one.
one.
Tooth.
It was like sweet at first,
Yeah.
and then
It stuck to your
spicy.
tooth?
I still got that first
burning.
one like back here.
Mine must have got a bad one. 'Cause mine wasn't hot.
Mine wasn't that hot.
It was alright.
All right, so
Well, in that case, Amber, take another one.
we got 3 more left. Cayenne, habanero.
I thought it was a little hotter.
Really?
Alright.
Uh-oh.
No,
Uh-oh.
I'm good.
He's like, I'm good. It's not high. It's just Corona.
But I mean, they're saying that last one is 2 million.
2
I'm
million.
nervous. I'm
on the
nervous for that one.
Scoville chart, whatever it's
Mm,
called.
mm.
So we'll see.
All right.
I was gonna say, Amber, you can move your beans over there and sit right there.
I want to mix them up and then watch it. I'll eat the
There's only 3 left. There's only 3 left.
We'll tell you the order.
Yeah, that way you can just sit right there.
Anthony's
turn the
like,
camera on.
Amber, you don't need to be next to Peter. He's dirty.
I'm just saying, so you don't have to cross in front of the camera every time.
You're ruining our video.
Although I might need water for the next one.
Yeah, Amber's gonna grab this.
There's a water hose.
We don't have water, but we
you
do
know
have
how many
hand
times we drank out
sanitizer.
of the water hose at this house?
And we never got Corona.
orange and then red. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, purple, orange, red.
That was
All
good.
right, so I'm
Wasn't
gonna
that
restart
bad.
the timer. All right,
All right.
what were we talking about?
I have no clue. Oh, movies?
No, we were talking about the stocks.
Oh, okay. Let's jump over to that. So, let's see what's going on here. So, apparently, GameStop is the new Tesla. I'm just saying because the stocks have gone through the roof when GameStop was pretty much dead. I mean, you walk into Sunland Park Mall, and I don't even think GameStop was there anymore, right? I haven't been in the
it
mall
was
in
there.
forever.
It was there.
But-
over the holidays, I went there to buy. It was like a clearance. It was like
Yeah.
75% off of 1992 games.
But not just GameStop was hurting, but a lot of these department stores. Thank you, Amber. A lot of these department stores in the mall and these shopping centers were hurting big time.
Thank you.
And GameStop was one of them. And Anthony, just kind of walk us through this because what does this all mean? Because this whole stock game, I don't entirely get it, but I do have a few questions for it.
Well, I mean, I'm by no means an expert either, but
No, you
I've-
are
I've
the
been-
expert. You're the TMO expert, stock expert.
I've been kind of trying to follow it and try to wrap.
You've
my
seen
head
like 3 videos, so you're our
I'm
expert.
the expert. I'm YouTube certified. No, I guess what happened is there's this little loophole. I wouldn't say it's a loophole. I guess they call it a check and balance is what it is. But it's basically it's a way that stocks can get checked for their current market value, right? So like a lot of hype goes into a stock and it starts to soar. Well, if you have an opinion that stock is not worth that much money, what these guys are doing is betting that the price is going to go down. The way I kind of, I guess, understand it, and like I said, I'm no expert, is they're basically trying to make money on the shortcomings of a stock, right? As it's dipping, they're trying to make money in that way. There's a lot of videos, there's a lot of information. I would say probably watch on your own if you're at home because like I said, I'm no expert, but apparently these Reddit users band together and noticed that these hedge funds were short selling the stock in GameStop, and there was such a percentage difference. It was like 139% of all of the stocks were shorted, which basically just made this perfect storm where if the price of that share in GameStop goes up, these guys that are short selling are on the hook for whatever amount that stock goes up. And so these guys on Reddit banded together to pump up GameStop's stock. So basically making these other guys, these hedge fund guys that are short traders, have to pay whatever price they want the stock to be, or the price of the stock to be.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. It's a little complicated on how they actually did it, but basically the gist of it is these average Joe guys like us banded their money together, put their money together, pulled it, and are giving a big middle finger to these billionaires, you know?
Okay, so, but basically my question, because I am dumb and I don't understand how the world works, especially stocks. What is the point of this?
To make money.
It's stock. Well, you know what stocks are.
Yeah, okay, I
Okay.
kind of get
that's the
that,
point,
but
is some of these guys were legit initially. Some of them were really buying the stock because they really didn't want to see the company fail.
Yeah.
We all saw the GameStops. They were like, going out of business. We're closing down this shop. But the investors or the hedge fund, they were trying to make money. Like
Profit
Anthony said.
on
They
their
were trying
loss.
to profit on the loss of the company.
yeah.
So this is something they've always done. We talked about it. It's always done. They're always trying to make a buck anywhere. And this was just a company that happened to be
So it was
a nationally named.
So
name
it was
people
basically a
recognize.
company that was slowly dying, and these
It was
hedge fund,
dead.
these hedge
Yeah.
fund. No, I mean they're like on their last breath, right? They're like just bleeding out, right? So this company is dying, and these hedge fund dudes are basically just turning the knife slowly
to get money out of it.
and then getting as much money they can extract from this business dying.
It's basically the way I kind
Okay.
of thought of it is like, say your neighbor just bought a brand new lawnmower, right? And this
Uh-huh.
lawnmower, he just bought it. It's worth $200, right?
Okay.
But you know there's something wrong with that lawnmower, and there's going to be a recall, and there's not going to be very demand for it. So, but you're betting on that's going to happen in the future. So what you do is you go to your neighbor and say, hey man, let me borrow your lawnmower. I know you just paid $200 for it, but let me borrow it, and then I'll return it to you, and I'll give you some money for it, right? So he takes that lawnmower and he goes to a pawn shop and pawns it for $200 because he knows this guy just bought it for $200. You can buy them for $200. So he goes and he sells it for $200. What he's betting on is that when there's a recall happens and nobody wants these lawnmowers anymore, well, guess what? Your lawnmower's not worth $200 anymore. It's only worth $100. So here's your $100 lawnmower back that I borrowed, and here's $20 for letting me borrow it. But he sold it for $200. So he just made $80 by selling this guy's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what they were doing.
And this guy's got a fucking lawn that looks like
that's a
shit.
good example.
That's
right there.
that's
He's
basically
like, my
what they're
grass
doing.
is still growing. What the fuck? And I've yet
Well,
to use it.
And what these Reddit guys did is they said, you know what? This motherfucker is borrowing this shit, selling it to somebody else because of a recall.
Yeah.
Well, what if we fix the recall and there is no recall anymore, right? Or let's just say, you know, they make some kit for it or something that makes it better than what it was. Like, oh, now you can sit on it instead of just pushing it, right? So now there's a demand for that.
Oh, okay.
So now these guys were betting that the price was going to go down for it. But no, these guys are saying, no, this lawnmower is the shit. Everybody buy this lawnmower. It's the best lawnmower you can get. So everybody's looking for these lawnmowers. And so the guy that that borrowed it from somebody else and sold it to somebody else, he's like, fuck, I need to give this lawnmower back to this guy because he needs his lawnmower back. And now it's worth a lot of money. So he wants his lawnmower back, but I don't have it because I sold
don't have
it.
the money or the
Yeah.
lawnmower.
Exactly. So that's basically what they're doing is they found what these guys were doing.
See, right there, explained it better than those videos.
Yeah, that is good, Anthony. That's why you're.
You should make your own video
You're-
explaining this.
That's the way I wrapped my head around it. And I'm like, you know what? That's smart because they basically caught these guys trying to do
See,
some
now,
sneaky shit.
Now I'm like, okay, well, fuck these guys.
Yeah, because it's not their share. It's not like they went and
They
bought
were
the share in
making money
GameStop.
off of another
Somebody
person's
else's
share.
exactly.
Yeah.
They're leeching
So
off
they,
of somebody
yeah,
else.
They were never liable to it till now.
Now I'm getting it. Okay, that is
And
so-
because they borrowed it, they have to give their lawnmower
So
back.
now what we were talking about that it would hurt in the long run, it really doesn't. It just hurts them because it's not their stock to go with.
Yeah, they borrowed it. It's not theirs. They have to pay whatever they borrowed it for.
But didn't these? Okay, so my question is: are these big cats, these big hedge fund dudes? don't they have their money elsewhere? And if they die, like okay, because they were the ones doing the killing, right? They were the ones killing these the businesses that were slowly going under. If these big cats, these big hedge fund dudes are starting, to get assassinated by the little man, what happens is they're going to be a balancing out, or are those guys, because don't those big hedge fund guys borrow money from other
from other hedge funds and other stuff.
Yeah.
It's a risk. I mean, that business, the company that was doing that is probably going to go out of business, but there's going to be somebody else down the road that's going to buy that business, or they're going to invest in that business. It's almost like, because you were kind of comparing it to the stock, like the housing market, right? Which I now thinking about it, that's more of a market, right? It's a whole housing market. That's like if every GameStop, everything collapsed at once. Like, of course, a lot of other businesses are going to suffer that because it's the whole market went down. But in this instance, it's not a market. It's just one particular stock that they got their hand caught in and are getting fucked over for.
But aren't there multiple billionaires that were fucking over GameStop? Or, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if those guys are ultimately losing billions of dollars, aren't they going to hurt other,
But then somebody else is profiting. I mean, like Barstool actually... the owner of Barstool, I can't remember his name.
Dave Portnoy.
Yeah, there you go. He actually invested in GameStop too because he believes in it, and he's like, I believed in GameStop before. Now I believe in it even more.
And see, there are people that play the stock market like Mark Cuban and all that are all for this.
Yeah,
because they're business guys. They're sharks too,
Yeah.
So it's like, oh well, they're bleeding out. Well, fuck those guys, and it's good for you. They go with the best buy also,
It's because they've been doing it for years. Like, these companies do this all the time, and nobody's ever been able to do anything about it, right? And I've heard some people on YouTube say that, short selling there's no place for it or whatever, but I do think there is, because it does check the market, right? Because like if there is like like in this instance, if everybody went into GameStop before there was any short selling, there'd be no point, right? Because there'd be nobody on the hook to pay for whatever you're asking for the market price of GameStop. Right.
So GameStop is the big one, right? That's the big one. But are there other, businesses and companies, stocks that?
Yeah, there's like 4 or 5, I believe, that they're trying to pump up. The ones I've seen on Nokia, they haven't been doing very well. So I don't know if as many people are investing in that one. But they're particularly hitting the ones that people are short selling that stock, which is AMC, BlackBerry, Nokia, Bed Bath and Beyond for some damn reason, and then GameStop.
People love their candles.
So and like AMC, like that's a company that I don't want to see go under. Like, I love going to the movies, man. Like it's like there's a place for that. I know the pandemic happened and you can't go to them, but eventually people are gonna go back to the theaters.
People are already going back. We went for Christmas.
Yeah, I mean it's a fun time. You know what I mean? And it's like, for me, it's kind of like, man, so it's the little guys like carrying in their local companies, right? Like everybody has a GameStop. Everybody has a movie theater. And they saw these corporates fucking the companies that they like.
So is it these people? Sorry, I don't want to cut you off, but I don't want to lose this question. Is it the people that are buying these stocks because they actually have faith that GameStop is gonna be able to evolve to be a profitable company later on, because they do love GameStop? There's this nostalgia feeling, like, man, I really loved GameStop. Like, kind of how, man, I used to love Blockbuster. Too bad it went under.
Well, I think so. I think there's legit
because
people.
AMC, for example, you talked about, like, right now people aren't going to the movies. I'm not a big AMC fan because we only have like one. It's on the Northeast. I don't really go to it. But like Cinemark, I love Cinemark. I love the movies. There's nothing like going and watching a fucking movie at the movie theater.
I think Cinemark is owned by AMC though, actually.
Oh, are they?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck yeah, man. I love AMC. Well, anyways, so, oh fuck. Oh, okay. So, are they buying stock in AMC, hoping that they can kind of evolve with the times of not just the pandemic, but into the future? Hey, maybe AMC can turn things around, kind of turn their platform into a Netflix kind of deal, or, maybe they can offer this for us. They can offer that and open up an amusement park. I don't know. I'm just
virtual reality.
Yeah. Like start opening up different avenues, or they're just like these people just trying to make a quick buck too.
I think initially it started as people trying to make a quick buck at the expense of these billionaires, right? They found out what they were doing, and they're like, you know what? There's an opportunity where we can make money and fuck them.
Yeah.
So they took it. But I think you can kind of tell, and like I said, I've started to follow Wall Street Bets, who's the guy on Reddit that kind of started everything. I've been following him on Reddit, and that's the argument, right? The argument is a lot of these hedge fund owners are saying, oh, well, these guys are just hyping up the market. GameStop is not worth that much.
Yeah.
The only reason why it's worth that is because people are hyping it up. Nobody believes in this company.
See, that's kind of what I think.
But I think it's starting to turn where these guys are saying, no, you know what? We believe in GameStop. You know what I mean? And now that we have all this money from somebody else's pocket,
now they could
let's do something with it.
Now they could keep GameStop and do something that would make it work.
Yeah.
Now, does GameStop, with everything that's going on, and I don't know if you know the answer to this, but does GameStop have, a plan to potentially do something with their stock all of a sudden rising? Or they're just like kind of shitting in their pants like, what is going on right now?
It kind of has nothing to do with GameStop, so I kind of feel bad for them because I think they're kind of like, what do we do? Like, there's all this money, cash flow now, but how long is it going to be here?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And so
and
I
do
think
they
they're
want to
hesitant.
proceed with it?
Yeah,
like,
because
they want to proceed with, okay, well, now we can't let the market down. We can't let our investors down anymore.
Okay, because it's only a matter of time when investors are saying, I'm going to cash out. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Like, this was a fun game that we played and stuff. I know we're making money off the interest or whatever, but I think I'm going to cash out. Because all it takes is, one to cash out, then another, and it's this trickle-down effect. And then, boom, before you know it, everyone cashed out. And then the inevitable happened. GameStop is dead.
Right.
So,
well, that's why it comes down to the owners of GameStop. Do we want to proceed with this and actually try to make it last, or do we just say?
But what kind of game plan can GameStop actually come up with in a short amount of time? Because I don't think this is going to last very long.
Who knows? I mean,
all right.
We're
the owners of GameStop. What would you do? We just closed down all our stores. What would you do?
But we saw how long things don't happen overnight. Things take months and months and years in planning, right?
It happened overnight.
No. Yeah, but I'm talking about as a business, as a CEO or a president of some company. Things don't happen overnight. It's a process that's going to take years and years to ultimately get to a certain point, So right now, GameStop is hot. It's hot. But what can they really do with it? Because the moment an investor starts, they get out of it and then they sell off and then another one sells off, then GameStop is dead. So whatever money that they were potentially thinking about, investing into their company.
Yeah. It's artificial almost.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what is the end result?
Well, if I was here's another thing, little backstory. This is January last year, right? So GameStop had changed owners. They got rid of the owner that they had before, and they got a whole new board, basically, right? Because I think they were trying to resurrect their own company. And so that's what kind of sparked little few people that said, you know what? They're at least trying. Like, they kicked off their old fucking CEO, and this guy's not doing shit. Like, let's hire somebody else. Let's see what we can do. I think they did a deal with Microsoft because now the new consoles are coming out. The new, they did a deal with Microsoft to get exclusive rights to some of their consoles or whatever. They were trying to better their business before all of this happened. But since this has happened, I have not seen anybody like from GameStop, like a CEO or anybody on the board, besides like Ryan Cohen, which he owns 9% now because he bought it when it was at $3. He spent like $2 million in shares at $3 a share. So now he's like a 9% stakeholder in the company. But he's active on Reddit, and he's been telling him like, look, guys, if you believe in us and you keep your money in, like we'll do something with this. But I think that's the thing is GameStop has to come out, the CEO, and say, look, guys, I appreciate all this money, you guys, but don't leave us. Like, we'll do something with this. We'll just have faith in us. Like,
so they're kind of up against the clock too.
Yeah, because
that's what I'm saying.
It's a tough situation for GameStop because it's like I said, it could just go away like that overnight.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what
like,
I mean?
do we reopen our stores that are
exactly, and that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so if you're, like I was presenting, why not make it an online format?
Yeah. Well, GameStop's still profitable. I mean, they said that last year they did $4 billion in sales off of online sales.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not like they're not profiting. They just had to close their stores because they're doing more online stuff, which is why I think Chewy.com. Don't kill me on the people that watch this, but I think they bought a share in GameStop too because they saw that they were doing a lot of online sales, so they were trying to compete with Amazon and being able to ship games directly through GameStop and not like Amazon or Walmart or whatever, like trying to monopolize. Just you can only get your games from us online from GameStop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now with all this money, I mean, who knows? Maybe they could open a store again, or maybe they can come up with some other idea. I mean, I don't know. Who knows?
You know what's crazy is about a year ago I was watching the CNN special, the 90s. Do you remember how they would go through the decades, like the 60s, the 70s, 80s, 90s? Well, the one of the 90s, they were talking about the boom of the internet and stuff. And they show this clip of Jeff Bezos when he came up with Amazon. And it was just like a book company.
Yeah. It was just books.
It was just selling books and shit. And now Amazon. So could GameStop ultimately turn into another Amazon? Like right now it's a GameStop.
Right.
But could it potentially turn into, I don't know.
Games, any kind of games. I mean, who knows? I mean, and that's a lot of the message boards and stuff. People are like people that have invested in the company that are like buying money. They've like started forums saying like, hey man, if you guys have ideas, post ideas here to kind of so GameStop can hear your ideas. I mean, you guys are a part of the company now. You guys all have a stake in it. Like, there should be a place where we can tell what we want, as people. And the best thing about GameStop too is their slogan is like "Power to the people" or "Power to the players." And so like people have been changing it "Power to the people" because it's like, dude, it's like perfect. You know what I mean? Like hand in hand.
Well, what's interesting too is Netflix. Netflix used to be like a mail-in service.
Right.
You would rent your DVDs and then whatever. You keep them however long you wanted to keep them. And then I don't know when it happened when they just put it onto a streaming service. Like, this is Netflix. Yeah. And then Netflix is an animal now.
Yeah.
It's the world leader.
Adapting
it's just how, exactly.
It's adapting and sharing ideas. The podcast, how we started bringing music.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. Does GameStop, could they evolve to today's times or even into the future? Do they have plans to? Because like you said, the CEO or this owner that owns 9% of GameStop, he said, have faith in us. But what ideas? I mean, if we had ideas, we would be millionaires and shit. But what ideas could they possibly come up with? That another business isn't already working on.
I kind of like what the movies have done. I don't know if you've noticed now, like, you can rent a movie theater, right? And you can have like a little party with 20 people or whatever and watch a movie. Mm-hmm. Well, they've just now recently started doing gaming. So like you could rent the theater out and game on it, whatever console you want. Yeah. I think that'd be something that maybe they could do. Maybe like people that don't have a console at home, like the latest PS5. I don't have a PS5, but I could go over here, pay $20 and rent a room and play as much as I want.
Almost like a modern day arcade.
Yeah, but like, because they could probably socialize it, social distance, like have little booths. You go into a booth, you strap your game headphones on, you could play.
I like that.
That could be a modern day arcade.
Well, not even that. Okay, so you hold a Modern Warfare
tournament or something.
Yeah. And it's like a movie theater.
That's what I'm saying. In room 1 we have Call of Duty. In room 2 we have Madden. In room 3, and it's just different things going on. I mean, that is an idea that they could potentially,
go buy the stock. We'll get it.
We'll
post our ideas on.
That is kind of cool because you can have, downstairs you could put different decks. Yeah. If you buy a movie theater, in other words. You have different different
half AMC.
Yeah.
They can combine.
Half is a theater, half is a gaming theater.
So
Jacob, what do you think? Would you like that?
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Like,
You know, if you want to bring a group of friends over, play like Call of Duty or something.
yeah.
Yeah, because like you're not gonna be able to bring them to your house. You know what I mean? Your mom's gonna. Be
Oh,
like,
no.
"Ah."
Or like, what if you have like the VRs now?
Yeah, well that too.
Oh, you're in there and you're in your own world, like
Oh,
hanging out,
shit.
social distancing,
Party rooms.
VRs.
Oh, that sounds
Party
cool.
rooms and shit.
Everybody gets their own pod, but
Yeah.
you're in a party.
And then you
In
put
this-
on your VR
You
goggles,
put on your VR,
and then you
you're-
like hang out in the VR world.
What?
Oh,
Dude,
Anthony.
Don't have to worry about
Anthony,
internet. Like
we
you're,
did it.
Oh
Anthony,
man, I can't have bad
cut
internet.
this clip
Okay.
and send it to.
Let's get outta here.
What's that
Send
guy?
it to Reddit to
No.
That's
Don't
Wall
send
Street-
it to Reddit. Send it
Cohen,
to that
Andy Cohen.
Andy Cohen.
Ryan Cohen.
Oh, Ryan
Yeah,
Cohen. Andy Cohen is the dude from CNN.
Sandy Koufax.
Sandy Cohen. Send it to Adam Sandler.
Take
Yeah, what do I
this
do?
clip. Tell him to put it.
Yeah, dude.
Let's do it, guys.
I mean,
TMO.
we have a teenager right
TMO
here
gaming.
that is definitely up for the idea.
And then
Yeah.
tell him we want to interview him.
we'll branch out to TMO gaming. We'll have music. We'll have games.
TMO
we'll
Gaming. a side branch of GameStop.
That's
Found
that's
at your local
crazy.
game.
Okay.
All right, hey, it's about that time.
Yeah, let's take intermission right now. We're gonna go back with our jelly bean.
Which one is this?
Cayenne.
This is
Cayenne, right?
Cayenne.
Cayenne.
Here, let me get my
Cayenne.
water. This is gonna be
Let me get my
spicy.
water, Jacob over here. Let me get my water. Dude, that's like this is an interesting talk, man. I want to continue with this talk.
It's just cool, man. I like when the little. I'm always been an underdog fan. You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
just like it's fucking awesome.
We
to
There's
should
see
no
post
them.
need
this
to fear.
episode onto
Yeah.
Reddit.
Yeah.
oh
for
yeah,
real.
there you go, Anthony.
Alright.
Yeah.
Put it on
All
Reddit.
right, ready?
Ready.
This is Cayenne.
Cayenne.
Wait, what's the scale on this one?
Yeah,
I
what
don't
is?
know, what's
Hot
the-
as fuck.
It's medium.
Yeah, it just shows the order.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we had the
This is
low
hotter as
end.
jalapeno. Jalapeno was the last one. Sriracha was the first one. This is supposed to be hotter.
So this is the darkest one,
This
though.
is the middle one. Yeah.
But it's the dark one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure I'm not eating.
All right,
the-
ready, guys?
Here we go.
Right, here we-
2, 1.
What's the logo on it?
Just eat it.
I'm kind of scared of this one because I don't feel anything out.
Neither do I.
I mean, it's gonna
I
like.
do.
I think it's just gonna like.
And not
fire
that
you.
bad. That's not that bad.
It's starting to get hotter.
I think you got it mixed up. This is
Dude, it immediately hit the back of my throat, and I feel like I need a cough. But it's not hot.
I think the jalapeno was hotter.
I think it's getting hotter.
I already
goes
swallowed it.
Oh,
I
so
mean,
it's
I
like
already
gradual.
it already dissolved.
It's not as bad. I think for some reason the second one was.
I think we need to eat more
Oh God.
than just one.
no,
I got a little kick
no,
now.
I'm good.
It's starting to get hotter, right?
Yeah, it's getting hotter.
No, it's not hot. Weak. Your shit's weak. Shit's
Alright.
weak.
Oh yeah, I
Cough
know.
drop.
Like a
The
cough
taste
drop.
is weird though. Yeah, the
Yeah.
taste isn't like
My eyes are
sweet.
watering.
Yeah, all the others were sweet. This one wasn't.
Yeah, this one was just like.
God damn, there's still two more.
You know what this kind of reminded me of? At Wingstop. GameStop, Wingstop.
They should
Wingstop.
combine.
Wingstop, the Cajun. The Cajun wings. That's kind of what it reminded me. Gave me that same kind of.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That one wasn't as bad.
I feel like wings now.
I feel like I could eat these.
I'm curious about
Just
the last
normal.
one. So,
I'm nervous though.
All right.
all right. Tim,
Is anyone sweating? Amber, are you sweating?
No, I never said it was
I
like
got a little bit of
a
a.
cough drop.
The jalapeno was worse.
I get the sensation if you eat it, like the numbing sensation.
You think it's like a teaser, like you're in the middle. It's like, okay, this is an easy one.
I asked Amber, how do you feel? And she's like, Ricola.
Yeah.
She's like, I could breathe.
Uh-oh. Jacob's coughing over there.
No, it's just on the back of my throat.
May cause COVID cough.
Dude, you know,
Jacob coughs, and then Anthony's like, he'll look blinking. Like, oh, whoa. What were you gonna say, Anthony?
it's like I wonder if I was gonna go back to the GameStop thing. I wonder if people are investing their stimulus checks into what? to the,
Dude, I hope not, man. No,
the government.
No,
the government is paying for their shares.
no, but I hope not because okay, this is what's I feel is gonna happen. There's gonna be a lot of people that they're barely hearing about this, right? This movement, and then they're
not
gonna
make anything.
yeah, and then they're gonna invest late, and they're not gonna see anything in return, or you know.
All right. So we hear about these kids that were actually investors in GameStop before all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like they just invested in GameStop, like on one of the apps. They just
Robin Hood.
yeah. And I was thinking about this. I was like, since Jacob's here, maybe his next birthday, maybe I just give him a stock, 1 or 2 stocks into some random ass company, and like that would be his birthday gift.
What company do you want to invest in, Jacob?
I don't know really. I gotta think about it.
Whataburger?
Nah.
You don't think like Whataburger down the line they're gonna like just expand through the 50 states?
Probably.
Well, then I would put it into Whataburger.
Maybe
Or-
Dairy Queen.
Ooh,
Queen.
he's an ice cream man.
Yeah. Dairy Queen.
Wait,
has
do you
pretty
like
good-
Dairy Queen because of the ice cream or the food
See, but that's
selection?
an old company.
The ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's old, so people will appreciate
How
it.
old's GameStop?
It's not that old. GameStop's got to be 20 years old, I would say.
No.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
And their headquarters is in Texas too.
I know. Grapevine. That's where we went to the lake.
Right, Va?
Oh yeah.
Grapevine, Texas.
84.
1984.
37 years ago.
It all started in this guy's garage when he was lending out games to his neighbors.
I wonder what they were selling at the time.
Hey, let's go to the GameStop. What's that? Oh, that's Craig's garage.
Craig's.
Damn it, Craig.
It's still holding steady. It's at $325 a share right now.
So payday, we all throw in 105.
Fuck that.
Dude, if I had money like extra, I would fucking definitely do it.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people
One share.
they're gonna come to the game late. I'm telling you, they're gonna come to the game late, and then they're not gonna see shit. They're not gonna get anything out of it, and that's what kind of worries me about people. Like I don't know if I get all sentimental, but I get worried about like certain people when
it's a risk.
yeah.
Everybody's risking.
It's kind of like Bitcoin when like the people that first like really invested into Bitcoin, it was rising and rising, and then eventually it was gonna just take a shit.
Yeah.
And then all those people that went in late, they didn't see shit. Where the guys that invested early, they're all millionaires. They're like, how'd you make your money? Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Well, that shit's garbage. And it's like, yeah, but I was an early investor,
Yeah.
So what we should look into a stock to buy.
You know what? I was going to tell, because you guys are both teachers. Like, is this something, don't you think this is something that should be taught in school? Like investing? Like, this should be
Stocks?
a subject. A subject on its own, investing. Whether it's mutual funds, 401.
I think basic just financial planning.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, I think that should be like a regular curriculum in school.
Yeah, maybe not this, but kind of like what
Well-
Peter. I will say, when Yadi started working at the college that she works at, they had a financial advisor. Her boss actually invited a financial advisor come in just to talk to them. Not to get them to buy into the plan or whatever, just to talk to them and give them information on certain retirement plans and what this does, what that does, what an IRA is, like all this shit, right?
Oh.
And when I went because she invited me, she's like, just come along, and I was like fascinated with all the stuff, the options out there. So I think it is important to be aware of what is out there and to know the importance of life savings and things like that.
Yeah.
But as far as stocks, I mean, I don't know much about stocks, so I wouldn't be able to say.
Well, I want to give credit to one of my teachers in Mr. Gibson in high school because
Good old Mr. Gibson.
he kind of did that with us, and it wasn't a part of his curriculum. It wasn't anything like he had to teach. But when we were, I want to say it was like probably like 9th grade maybe. He kind of like, just to kind of get everybody like acquainted, like the first day of the school, right? He's like, I want everybody to pick a stock. I'm going to give you some fake money. You guys pick stocks. And we would go to the newspaper, open up the newspaper, and we'd pick some stocks that we liked or whatever, right? And he's like, I'm going to give you guys $20. You guys can spend them however you guys want. And then at the end of the week, we'll go back and we'll look and see, which ones did good and which ones didn't. And a lot of people took the approach of, I'm just going to dump all my money into one. Some people I'm going to put half here, half there. Some of them were like, no, I'm going to buy one, and one. Like, and it really kind of, you got to see over that week. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. Like, you didn't really do anything. Like, you didn't make any money. All you did was put money in, you invested it, and at the end of the week, you ended up with more money. And it's just like, was for me, like, how is that even possible? Like, I'm used to like getting up at fucking the morning, go to fucking your work and do physical labor or whatever, come home and get a check. Like, these people are just making money out of thin air almost, you know? And that's what kind of interested in me. But there was no other avenues or teachers or anybody else that like really got in depth of how to do it, you know?
Yeah, well, that goes to, I think it kind of goes back to the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor, you know, because you don't see those kind of classes and those opportunities until you get to college, and then certain institutions go deeper into that world.
Right.
And it's usually, you know, the fortunate that have.
Well, I think a lot of people are scared. A lot of working people are scared because they don't want to invest money that they busted their ass for.
Well, I'll give you a perfect example. My dad has always said, I don't gamble because I work too damn hard for the money that I have.
Same way.
And I'm not about to bet $5 on the unknown.
Right.
What I do know is if I work hard enough, I know I'm going to get this money, and then that's it. You know, my dad does not want to take a risk that he doesn't have to take.
Right.
And so, yeah.
No, I'm the same way. I hate gambling. I do not gamble. But I think I'm missing out on opportunities by not even trying. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, everybody's going to lose. Like, I mean, millionaires lose, you know, average people lose every day. I mean, you could lose your job tomorrow and then be out on the street. I mean, it's no matter, even if you busted your ass every day, that company could go under and you're fucked. You know what I mean? So it's all risk. I mean, it's just like, how much are you willing to risk? You know what I mean? Some people risk too much. They risk their house. They risk everything. And then when it doesn't fall out, they're fucked. Some people only risk, you know, extra money they have. Maybe I only have $100 this month. I'll throw it in, see what it does.
You know what I thought was pretty funny? How they said the little guy is fighting back. But if you really think about it, is the little guy really fighting back? Because these are people that have somewhat of knowledge, a lot more knowledge than me when it comes to stocks. They're not necessarily poor people investing in GameStop.
I think a lot of these kids are just investing their stimulus. Unfortunately, I think that's
no. But what I'm saying is they had the idea of what a stock is, whereas there's people out there that are they have no clue what.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think the reason why the working class like us are afraid of it is because we don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
And I think if they were to teach at least something about it, maybe even starting in high school.
But how could they even? I'm not disagreeing with you.
Not
but
saying
I'm
what
thinking,
stocks you should do, but just saying how it works, how interest works.
But my question is, how would they even teach this kind of stuff in school when they can't even teach fucking basic math in school? They can't teach science in school, history in school.
But is chemistry like any better? Like, when have you fucking mixed anything? Like, I mean, I think people would be more interested in stuff that they like. These kids are making money. You could be in high school. Yeah. You could be in high school fucking mowing lawns, and that money you're investing in the stock market and make a shit ton of money.
I get it.
Like, and you really didn't have to do anything.
Oh, believe me, dude. I look at the educational system and I see there's a lot of time wasted on subjects. Why are we even learning this? You know, like, it makes no sense to me. Ask me when's the last time I used this subject in everyday life. You're absolutely right. When it comes to stocks, this is something that you could benefit from.
Do you think it should be more? And I see schools doing this. I know like some districts are doing this now, where once you get to high school, you start kind of picking a path.
Yeah.
So like there's all these magnet schools now that are coming up that are in normal schools. So like if you choose a medical path, right? Well, you're going to take certain classes in school, in high school, that actually give you some college credits now. Yeah. Towards that path. Oh, there's people that there's an arts one. And it starts kind of like almost like pre-college. Yeah. Which is the way high school should be, I believe. Yeah. It shouldn't be the same across the board for everyone, because everyone is different levels, different interests, different everything, different class. So it's like, I do believe that you should start setting the path at an earlier age than just, okay, everything's the same across the board. You graduate and you're on your own.
Do you feel, and I'm kind of being a little serious when I say this, do you feel that we should live in a communist country? Like okay, do you remember those tests that you used to take when you were little? When it will tell you like, oh, you're going to be a doctor or you're going to
have
be
that
a
on Facebook
mechanic
now.
or
Do
whatever.
you really remember what you got? Do you
I
remember?
don't remember.
Mine was law enforcement, military, because it gives you 3 jobs,
Uh-huh.
I think.
I don't remember.
That are like based on different answers. Mine was military or like law enforcement. Another one was like it didn't say stuntman, but it went like support movie staff, something like that. Like, and I remember I wanted to be a stuntman for so long. Like
Yeah.
in high school, I was like, "That's it. I'm gonna go to Hollywood. I'm gonna be a stuntman."
I'm going to take a bullet for Chuck Norris and,
then I ended
everything's
up-
going to be
and
cool.
then I ended up joining the military, and then the other one was I can't remember the last one, but I know those 2 jobs for sure, or 2 like career fields like law enforcement, military, and stuntman. And I'm like, it kind of hit.
Yeah.
Like I kind of hit it. Now I'm in education.
Yeah, it's way different.
It was like
You went full circle.
I thought
on
it was
that one.
awesome. I was like, oh man, that thing was pretty accurate. But then, is it like something that influences you?
I don't know.
Like,
I
is
think
it like the not the Hunger Games, but like what's that show or that movie, The Giver, where they get their jobs like at
Oh,
a
yeah,
kid's
they-
age,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then
They
they
choose it
start.
for you.
That's it. You're gonna be a doctor. You're
Yeah.
gonna be the pilot.
Yeah, what kind of style of government is that? Communism, right?
No, it's not. Well, it depends on the society also. Like,
I don't know.
it's like a what do you like a utopian
Dictatorship.
society?
Because
like,
wouldn't it make things so much easier? I mean, it would make life a lot more boring.
you wouldn't have freedom though.
Oh no, of course. But I've always said on this show that sometimes, man,
Too many choices?
we have too much freedom, and it ruins
Mm.
our potential of what we could be. You know, because there's always something in the back of our mind, right? No, there's
I don't
always,
know. I agree to an extent.
There-
Yeah, I
there's
wouldn't go
like-
that far.
there's always
I
something
didn't
in
know I was
the.
going to be in education until
yeah.
until recently. So if you were going to tell me at 5 years old,
You were
I'm going to be doing
then-
this and that's it. It's like I've been in so many career fields that I've all liked, and I like to think I excelled in most of them.
Uh-huh.
That I wouldn't want to limit myself just to one. And that was one reason I got out of the military.
Okay,
I think it's an
because I didn't
American.
wanna limit
let
myself to
me
one
give you an
thing.
example though. Okay, you just recently got this job, right?
Mhm.
And if you didn't get that job and you try for 2-3 years and it's still not working out, there's no openings for you, don't you feel that there's going to come a point where, okay, I'm just going to go a different route and try something new?
Mhm. Well, you have to.
No. Yeah. Because you have that freedom to go and do something new, right?
Mhm.
But now that this opportunity came up for you, now you're investing everything. You're putting your
Yeah.
blood, sweat, and tears into this, and you basically you're gonna live the rest of your days through this. Well, the idea you're gonna put as much as you can
Yeah,
into
it's-
this
it's
because
your
it's
career.
already that opportunity is there for you.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have to work as hard to become something else.
But on the other end, if somebody told me, hey, you're going to be a bus driver for the rest of your life,
no, yeah.
I don't want to be a bus driver. The
No,
rest of
yeah,
my
yeah,
life.
yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. I think it's an American thing. It's like the more you tell somebody to do something, the more rebellious.
And
they're
nothing
gonna
against
be.
bus drivers,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
Because
you don't want to do a job that you don't want to do. So even if you're assigned it and you invest it all, you're not going to be happy. There's people in my career field now that have been in the career
Yeah,
field for
no, of
20
course,
years,
of course.
and they're unhappy.
no, I get it.
I think high
get it.
school you shouldn't.
But
You're
I-
still young in high school. I don't think you should already decide your life path,
But
right?
even
But I think they should set you up with a base for you to choose later. But that's what I mean, like finances. They don't even teach finances in high
Yeah.
school. Like you could be a doctor, you could be a fucking electrician, you could be a fucking bum. Like whatever you are, you still need to know finances. You still need to know how to
Yeah.
manage money. You still need to. That doesn't matter what career path you go
If
into.
I'm begging,
Like, you
on
need
the
to know
side of
how
the
to
road
manage your
from
money.
8:30 to
Yeah, I mean,
12 o'clock.
but
I know I'm going to be making this amount of
Hey,
money.
That's more important.
Now, if I go to that other bridge over there, man, I'm going to have to learn how to juggle to make this
Yeah,
kind
well,
of money.
Hey,
I
well,
mean-
going back to your example though, like yes, I'm invested. I'm giving my all in where I'm at now. But if you come and you tell me, you know what, this is what you're gonna do until you decide not to work anymore. You can't do anything else. I'd be like,
It's depressing. Yeah.
yeah, like
I get
no,
it.
I don't
get
want.
it.
Now I'm happy where I'm at. I love what I do.
Yeah,
I plan
it's-
on doing it for a long time. But also like I don't want to be confined to it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I get it. I get it.
Come on.
But there are a lot of people out there. I wouldn't call them lazy, but they're just man. It
they
would
need to be motivated.
yeah. If you would tell them, hey, you're gonna do this and you're gonna have to work this amount of hours, blah blah blah. They're okay. I'll do it, and they'll go 25 years where they don't have to think. You know, they do the job at hand and.
There's different.
No, I get it. I was just coming up with like
I'll give you this, Abel. Like a lot of these CEOs and these hedge funds that are getting fucked over, right? They've been going on the news and saying, you know, oh, it's not fair to those people because they're gonna lose money eventually, right?
Mhm.
Like basically the retail investor, which is us, the average Joe,
yeah,
they're basically saying they don't know what they're doing. They're investing in money and they don't even know what they're doing. They're too stupid to know what they're doing. Is basically what they're saying, right?
yeah,
So a lot of these people on the message boards, they're calling each other apes. They're saying we're apes because they think we're too stupid. We don't know how to manage money. So a lot of the Planet of the Apes memes have been going on, like apes strong together. Like, you know, yeah, we're apes, motherfucker. But with all of us, you can't fucking beat us, you know? And that's what I love. It's just like, they think we're so stupid that they're going to try to take advantage of us. And we actually got smart and wise enough and did something about it. And it's like,
At their own game.
dude,
Yeah,
like,
you
our
become their own game.
our generation never did anything. And as much slack as the X or Z generation or whatever the fuck generation is now, like the young, like they give them a lot of shit. You know, like, oh, you guys don't know what you guys are doing. You guys stay inside all the time. You guys don't go outside. Like, but these motherfuckers are smart, dude, because they figured it out.
So get this.
And
so who should get credit? Is it the millennials or is it the X or what generation is
Z?
after
I don't know
millennial?
what the fuck.
Z?
Who knows?
When
I don't
was
even know what generation I am. So
We're millennials.
are we?
Yeah, I think we're
Yeah.
millennials. Jacob is that Z,
Well, so
the Z boys.
I was in marketing for a long time, right? Before I got into education. You do a lot of demographics on society, basically. And they were saying that the upcoming generations are going to be more conservative, more frugal, and very wise with their money. That was the trends, you know, like
Yeah.
there's a lot to trends and everything.
We're
And-
gonna turn into China.
Yeah, and they're going to be very smart with investing and money and all that
You watch.
stuff.
20 years from now, you can only have one child, and if it's a boy, you're lucky. If it's a girl, you're eating her for dinner.
That's crazy, right? Like,
Yeah. Well, it's just crazy to think some dude on his living in his mom's house at a keyboard with pizza stains all over his shirt is a millionaire now. Like, how the fucking
It's that guy.
what are you doing with your life?
does this interest you more, Jacob? Now, like to get into it, like to kind of understand stocks and
Do you
maybe
want to
like
invest?
Yeah, a little bit, you know.
Well, so get this.
Knowing
He
that-
he works. He cuts grass.
good.
He cuts grass in the neighborhood, like on a tractor, a John Deere tractor, and he does all that. He saves his money. What'd you buy the other day?
I bought like one of those little Nintendo Switches, like a Nintendo
Oh,
Switch
nice.
Lite.
With
Yeah.
his own money.
nice. Hell yeah.
Yep.
And it was like, well, he's helping GameStop out.
Yeah.
He should have bought stock.
Yeah. No, and the other cool thing too is a lot of these guys that are doing it on Reddit, they've been posting, they're giving back. So like a lot of these kids that have been overnight millionaires, they're donating to children's hospitals. They're going to GameStops and like delivering food for the employees there. Like they're helping out. Like there is interest in this, and like it's not greedy fucking scumbags up in their fucking mansions. You know, it's like
Yeah.
average people helping average people, and that's the beauty of it. And I just
Yeah. They're doing real charity rather than
Do you think
just
it's a
doing a tax write-off.
Do you think
Yeah.
it's a
A tax
time
write-off
too,
charity.
like a post-COVID time? Because hopefully we're nearing the later stages of this pandemic. You know what I mean? Like we're still in it. I'm not saying it's over. I'm not declaring pandemic's over. But we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel almost. Like vaccinations are coming out. Businesses are kind of getting back to normal. The groove is coming back a little. So you think it's just these people that have come across money now and they're like, oh man, I want to be social. Like go do something. Go feel like a part after being cooped up for X amount of months.
I'm trying to find this post that he wrote, the actual guy from Wall Street Bets, but I'll kind of summarize it. He basically just said, it's beautiful to see in a time of the country being so divided with Black Lives Matters and the Trump and everything that's gone on last year and everything that's now. It's nice to see a generation, no matter what race, religion, creed, color, whatever you are, coming together to fuck somebody who's rich. Like we've never been so united during a time of being so divided, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Because there's tons of people investing, and some of them are on one side of the the other day, AOC and Donald Trump Jr. both tweeted that what Robinhood did by canceling the buy button, disabling it, that was criminal. And it's like, when have those two motherfuckers ever been on the same side of one thing? Like, some shit's going down if those two are calling bullshit. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's nice to see somebody else get fucked for a change, instead of the middle class.
It's like we've been at each other's throats for so long, like party divided, that now looking for a common enemy, which is like,
exactly.
Well, dude, it kind of goes back, and I don't want to go down the political route, but it kind of goes back. What made Donald Trump so popular? Because a lot of the people that voted for Donald Trump were Democrats, dude.
Yeah.
A lot of them were Bernie Sanders supporters. Bernie Sanders is an extreme from the left, the far left, and they ended up finding a way to see some kind of common ground by choosing Donald Trump as their knight in shining armor. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And they, instead of going to the next option, you would think the next option, kind of like we're going down the jelly bean list,
just time.
rather than going to Hillary Clinton, they said, nah, dude, she is an elitist. She is, up here. Let's go with Donald Trump. They found some kind of common ground with Donald Trump, and so, yeah, man.
All right, jelly bean time.
You want to do jelly beans?
Oh, man.
Amber! All right. This one is the habanero.
Habanero. Extremely hot.
Amber! Oh, I hear her.
I don't know.
All right.
Nobody's
Amber.
allergic to these things, right?
Nobody's allergic? What was that? Is that your ape?
Yeah.
Your ape sound?
Ape strong together.
Anthony's over there. I just bought 300 shares.
Shit.
All right, ready?
All right, here we go.
This is habanero, the second to last one.
Oh, man. I'm nervous.
All right.
I'm
3,
nervous.
2, 1, in.
Oh, there's nothing yet.
This
Kind of
one's good.
scared.
Oh, I got my back.
Oh,
in my
shit.
throat.
Oh, shit.
It's kind of hot.
Wow.
Wow, that is hot.
I'm trying to keep it in my tongue as long as possible to get the full
Oh, it
sensation.
hit the back of my throat right away.
Yeah, the throat, man. Holy shit.
The tongue's not hot. The throat got me.
Mm-hmm.
My brain's so confused because this is supposed to be candy. Why is
This-
it hot?
This one's not bad at all.
Really?
I thought so far.
I thought this is the
I thought-
hottest by far.
No.
Yeah.
Are you chewing them?
Yes, I'm trying to keep it as in my mouth as long as possible. I thought it went
Oh, shit.
in my scale
I thought
is
this one was kind of
the jalapeno has been the hottest one for me.
No.
This one definitely tastes
This
like
one-
habanero, though.
This was the hottest one, but it did taste like habanero.
Oh, this one tasted like habanero, but it's not that hot.
It was hot.
It's not bad, but
It wasn't that bad.
I'm a baby when it comes to hot stuff, so I'm all right. But I can feel it. It's definitely a kick.
I'm drinking water more to get the gumminess out.
All right. What about at the end of the show, someone eats the whole box
Oh,
just
hell.
at once?
You're the one that's not hot.
Yeah, not that bad.
Just like, I'm all drooling.
One more.
I mean, I don't want to take that dare because we haven't done the last one. Okay, now it's starting to.
It kind of takes a while.
Yeah.
It's like when I breathe out.
Amber, how you doing over there? How you doing over there? Is it all right?
It was a little hot.
Was that the hottest? Was that the hottest one?
No.
Which one
No.
was the hottest to you?
Still ain't the first one.
The first
Really?
one? What was the first one? Sriracha? I thought the jalapeno was the hottest for me so far.
This one is.
But that one's, it was good.
All right, got 10 minutes back on the clock.
This one had a unique taste though.
We're at 1:30.
It was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right.
Wasn't that bad.
Are we still talking about stocks right now?
I think we're done on that.
I mean,
We
The only,
were
thing,
talking.
the only thing we didn't talk about was the fuckers disabling the buy button.
okay,
With Robinhood
go,
that-
go with that really quick. Let's just finish up on that note.
Well, apparently Robinhood said that they had
I'm
to
like downloading Robinhood
right now. Well, supposedly Robinhood said that they had to stop it because there wasn't a way that all the money that was, because the stock went up so fast, they had to make sure that the people that were the hedge funds had enough money to clear what they owed. In other words, like that's what they said. But a lot of people are saying calling bullshit because the owners of Robinhood are Citadel, which Citadel bailed out Melvin, which is the company that was doing the short trading.
Okay.
So they're saying Citadel owns Robinhood, so they stopped it so that Melvin could catch up, and then they re-enabled it so that they could kind of, and there's supposed to be a lawsuit in the works right now.
So there's no way that Melvin goes under and it hurts other companies?
Robinhood has a
I don't know.
1.1 rating.
Well, yeah, because of what happened, a lot of people aren't gonna.
Yeah,
a lot of people are using Fidelity.
They're
or-
rating it like shit right now.
Yeah, because that's the whole thing is that their premise is giving power to average people to invest. And what they did was basically help the hedge funds catch up by disabling it.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, bullshit. They're not helping us. They're helping them.
Yeah.
So that hurt their image. And I think they're probably going to file bankruptcy. Robinhood is because of what happened. That's a violation of what they did. So they're more than likely going to get sued. And a lot of people say that the reason why he did that is because he just purposefully tanked the company because he knew what was going to happen. So he basically just said, fuck Robinhood.
So what's the best investing app?
Okay, so here's one that I'm going to ask. So apparently GameStop is now starting to rise in the stocks and stuff like that. That's that. What is a business or a company that no longer exists or it's barely hanging by a thread that you would like to see make a comeback? Because like one for example is Blockbuster, right? We remember the days of going to the Blockbuster and renting a movie on a Friday night or renting a game and having it for a couple of days and then returning it
late.
Returning it late, getting these late
Shit, the
fees.
movies. I forgot to do
Oh,
them
did you
all.
rewind
Fuck.
it? Did you rewind it? Because they're
Yeah.
going to charge us 60 cents if we didn't
Yeah.
rewind it. Like,
For real, I miss those days, dude. Those
I
were
mean,
fun.
you kind of took...
You'd see your friends at the movies, like you're there with your family, and you're like, hey, there's so and so. You're like, hey man, what movie you guys getting?
I mean, it was cool, man. There was something
Yeah,
special
social.
about renting a movie.
Yeah.
Because you knew that if you rented 3 movies and then one was an overnight one,
Yeah.
like the new release, it was overnight, you had to return it the next day.
Right.
And then there were some, keep for 5 nights or whatever. But you knew you had to watch those movies because if you didn't, your mom and dad aren't going to take you to a Blockbuster next week
Yeah.
because they're going to say, oh, you didn't even watch the movies. It's kind of like them buying you dinner at Peter Piper or whatever.
Yeah.
If you don't finish your food, this is the last time I bring you.
Yeah. You'd like have to watch them. Like you'd beg your mom for a game, and then you'd have to watch the movie. And as soon as the movie is over, you'd take your game to your room and fucking go play.
Yeah, and then see now kids are so fucking spoiled where
They just
You-
download it.
you watch Netflix and I don't want to watch that, and then I don't want to watch that. I don't want
For
like,
real, like when you
so-
went to the movies, like you knew what you were gonna pick, right? Like I swear, like you spend more time on Netflix just surfing to find out what to
Hours.
watch.
Yeah.
So I looked up like failing businesses or businesses that failed because
Okay.
they didn't like get innovative.
Which one?
Kodak.
Kodak.
Where
Kodak.
the cameras,
The cameras.
the film and the
Yeah.
cameras.
Okay, Kodak.
I think
So,
that's kind
so
of
you're
coming back though.
you're talking about disposable cameras. You
Yeah.
would like to have the day of disposable cameras back.
I like disposable
Yeah.
cameras.
1 hour photo,
Because, okay, now let's be honest. We take pictures
and we never look
and we
through them.
have hundreds, thousands. I know people that literally have thousands of pictures on their
Yeah, you don't
phone.
really cherish photos anymore.
no.
And
You forget about them too.
And
Yeah,
then you
because you
don't
just
ever
all
really
you want to do is
develop
upload it onto your social media, and then it's like, you did that last year.
like
you know,
photo
Ugh.
albums. Like, yes.
You went to
could
San
go print 'em
Francisco
out.
last year.
You could print out your digital, but this was something like you'd finish, the
and it was
roll
right
would
there.
end. What was it, like 20,
Oh, no.
20 pictures or something?
Or you talking?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm talking.
You're
about
thinking of
the
Polaroid.
Polaroid, yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
He's
Yeah, Polaroid's coming back.
Yeah, Polaroid. Well, he has one.
Yeah, I've seen
I
him.
do.
I've seen him selling in Walmart and shit still.
Yeah, but the Kodak. And
Yeah,
then
yeah, the actual.
as soon as it
Kodak.
went out, I think it was like 25
Yeah.
pictures or something.
To wind
You'd go drop it off at Walmart
Yeah.
or Walgreens.
Yeah, and you didn't even know what the pictures look like.
I
You
know.
just
And then,
hoped
and
it
then
came
when they
out
would
right.
develop, like, oh, there's a ghost behind me.
But dude, that was some of the cool shit
Yeah, man.
because Peter has photos of his friends. Like, there's this one picture of Brandon where he's like,
Yeah,
like he looks all like
We're
jacked
all-
up.
He's
But of
drunk.
course, if you take that on a camera phone,
You would have.
it's like,
retaken it
oh,
like
you
10
blinked,
times.
bro,
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
and then you get that fucking fake photo where he's like, he
And then it
looks
had
good
that
as fuck.
little
A redo.
magnifying glass in the camera that like just it didn't even enhance it. It was just like
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I think.
And
I
then
got
everyone has red eyes and shit.
You. Yeah, those were
You're a
the
fucking
shit.
werewolf.
Yeah, because
or what the
if you
fuck?
think about it, like if everybody's phone or the satellite went out or something, like, and everybody's cameras went like blank, like nobody would have any pictures. Like I wouldn't even. I have
Kid, oh yeah,
I have like
the
one or
picture
two
you sent
pictures.
me.
Yeah, I have
Like
like
the
one or two
picture-
pictures of myself as a kid, or Lucas as a kid, and like that's it. The rest are on my phone. Like if my
Yeah.
phone,
Yeah.
goes, I have no pictures.
Your
Everything's
cloud
gone.
goes down.
Yeah, everything. Like I think people
Lucas's
too
memories go
yeah.
down.
people
That's
depend
crazy.
too much. I'd have shit tons of video of us on the podcast. I have terabytes and terabytes of that, but
That's wild. Okay, Kodak, that one's cool. So you would invest
Yeah, I
in
want
Kodak.
to. I want to bring it back.
Okay.
bring it back.
Jacob,
Hmm.
what would you like to see come back? I mean, you're young.
Let's see. Toys R Us maybe.
Ooh,
that's a good one.
I mean,
Shit.
I know they've already kind of come back, but there's like very few stores in the states
they come
right
back?
now.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they opened like they closed. They said they were gonna close them all, and then they ended up leaving a few open. Ours
Okay.
got closed, but
Yeah.
dude, that's a good one. I
You
didn't
know,
think
I
about that.
I just miss those days of 5-year-old me wanting to go Toys R Us and being like, "Oh, I want that! I want that!"
Yeah.
Well, even then, you got to play with a little bit of like the toys while you're in the store.
Yeah, they
you know
had
what I
some
mean?
Yeah.
display ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like Sam sampling the fucking toys.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
like I know my parents are gonna buy me this, but I get to play with it for a couple minutes while they're shopping.
that's a good one.
That's a
I
good
didn't
one.
even think
I didn't
of
think
Toys R Us.
Mm-mm.
Dude,
Yeah.
man.
Hmm.
I like that one. Do you guys remember that zebra gum? For
See,
some-
Oh yeah.
So for some reason,
That-
I always made the
2 seconds
connection.
later.
I always made the connection of Toys R Us to that zebra gum. I don't know why. Maybe
it was a giraffe.
no. I know, but I'm saying maybe I bought it once,
What was
like
it
in the
called?
checkout line.
What was the stripe?
Was it Stripe?
Oh, stripes.
Was it
Stripe
Stripe
gum?
gum?
Stripe gum?
Yeah.
I always like
Like
connected
it only
the
had
two.
flavor for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Have you seen that Simpsons I mean, Peter's seen all the Simpsons, but where Bart goes into a candy store and he's like, lost flavor.
Yeah.
And like,
Fruit stripes.
what was it?
Fruit stripes.
Fruit Stripes. Oh, shit.
Damn.
$11.
$11 for
Oh.
a pack of 12.
Oh, wait.
Fuck.
I'm gonna invest in fruit stripes.
Oh wait, I've seen those before.
Yeah, you saw him at Toys R Us in the
Oh,
checkout
yeah.
line.
$229
For candy?
for a
Because they don't make them
16
anymore.
Yeah.
Oh man.
They expired in 1985.
Oh, that's gross.
They're stale as fuck.
At the Dollar Tree, $72.
You
God damn.
I thought they
For
were a
real.
dollar.
For real. I didn't even see that. Yeah. Dollar Tree, $72.
Somehow Walmart's the only one that sells them for 98 cents.
They must buy
What?
stock.
What?
Walmart sells them for 98 cents.
Yo,
Everybody
you can
else
pick
is
it up
like
today.
$78.
you could pick it up today.
You should
Wow.
go buy some and preserve them for like 20 years.
See, there you go. You buy them at
Look,
Walmart and sell
this
them on
guy's-
Amazon.
Man, this guy's always thinking ahead.
See?
He's
The-
like,
I told you it was the generation.
There you go. Go buy some and then sell them on Amazon for $11 each.
Yeah.
pinche codo over here. Okay, so Toys R Us. Then we have Kodak. Dude, I'm trying to think. Mine is a restaurant, and it's not even.
Ponchos.
I know.
I was actually thinking about Ponchos, but well,
Happy
you know what?
birthday.
I think they still exist. Never mind.
What?
I was gonna say Hudson's Grill,
Oh yeah, they're still open.
Yeah,
but
that's
but
we
it's
were
on
gonna
the
go eat there
but
yesterday.
but it's on the east side. Though.
Yeah, it's off of Vicon, I think.
See, there was this. I remember going as a kid. My mom and dad, we would always go to Hudson's like on the weekend, and I just loved the milkshakes and just
Yeah, yeah.
going in and enjoying a burger or some chicken wings or chicken strips or whatever.
I think we ate there when I came back from the military.
Can you buy stock in restaurants?
I believe so.
Yeah, is that possible? Is that
Yeah, I
something?
believe so, right?
It depends on the company. I know like
they're
Chipotle,
trading,
like,
yeah.
McDonald's, like all they.
Like the big ones?
But a lot of these like smaller ones are owned by other ones.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sure you can. It depends.
Planet Fitness. When Planet Fitness
Global
first opened,
Gym.
so okay, so I was working at Home Depot,
Global
and I
Gym.
bought part of like the employee package was like, do you want them to take out money, and then they would invest it or something? You know, they'd buy stocks, so like they take out until you bought a share of stocks, right? And when I left Home Depot, I was there for like 5 years. They were like, "Oh, here's your cut," like, and I had like I don't know, it was a couple of thousand that they gave me.
Really?
But of course, I got taxed because you get taxed off it.
Yeah.
So they cashed out my stock for me, and they gave. I didn't even know I had stock in the company. And I saw when I started, the stock was at I want to say we'll say $45. I think it was like $45 a share.
Uh-huh.
And I had I forgot how many shares I had, but the stock had went up to, I think it's like at 100 and something now. Like right now it's about 110 or something.
Damn.
So it went up a lot. But I was like, damn, dude.
This was Planet Fitness?
No, this was at Home Depot.
Oh,
but I
okay.
had always thought about like getting Planet Fitness stock when they first started trading, because I think it was only a couple of years ago they started trading.
Yeah,
So-
dude, Planet Fitness
So
has
I really
exploded.
I really think like if you would have did that at the beginning,
Dude.
For
fucking-
example, Planet Fitness, the past couple of years, they've been on the New Year's show.
yeah.
Like in Times Square,
Yeah.
they're always with their Planet Fitness hats and stuff.
Well, I was just reading right now. It looks like Chuck E. Cheese filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy on
I
June
thought
24th.
But they've
Ooh,
been, I
oh,
thought they've
you
been
just-
bankrupt for years.
You just gave me one. DZ Discovery Zone.
Oh, shit. But look, hold on. Check this out, though. It says the Texas-based company operates over 700 Chuck E. Cheese's and Peter Piper locations, which offer dining and... So the main company that owns Chuck... I didn't even know Chuck E. Cheese and Peter Piper are owned by the same
They're the
company.
same.
Really?
So
Because that pizza is way better at Peter Piper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they challenge each other. I
Wow.
think.
I hope
They
I
in-
hope Peter Piper don't go out of business.
they
man. I'd be pissed.
intentionally make Chuck E. Cheese pizza taste like
They have
shit.
the good guy and the bad guy, and
Yeah.
they have them challenge, yet they own them both.
Like,
Gold's Gym too, I guess.
You're
filed
just
for
gonna see
bankruptcy.
Rocky hit the fucking Chucky over the head with a steel chair.
Gold's Gym, yeah. The owner operates 700 Gold Gym in the United States.
Yeah,
On
I'm
May
not
4th.
a big fan of Gold's Gym. Fuck Gold's Gym.
24-hour fitness too. I guess Planet Fitness is taking over, huh?
Yeah, they're becoming the thing.
Lucky brand. I don't know what that is.
Circus Olay, I saw.
What the
What?
what the hell Steinmart? I've
Sizzler?
heard that.
Sizzler
Ruby
USA.
Tuesday.
Ruby Tuesday.
Friendlies. Oh, Guitar Center. Oh, I'd be sad if they went out, dude.
Oh, so these are businesses that are gonna die in the next couple of years?
No, these are businesses that
That just filed for bankruptcy.
Yeah. Well, okay, they're gonna.
bankruptcies. They
Be-
filed for not Chapter 14. Or I think Chapter 14 is like you're
Done,
completely
done.
out. Yeah.
This is like
Chapter 11.
consolidating,
Yeah.
right? They consolidate
Mm.
your debt or something, or I'm not. I'm gonna act like
Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
but
We're
I
not
don't know.
financial advisors here, people. So
I'm a jelly bean eater.
we just ate a bunch of hot.
I'm a
beans.
jelly bean eater, like my daddy and his daddy before him.
All right, let's eat this jelly bean, and then I have a question for you guys
All
before
right.
Oh,
we
man.
close up.
All right, you
I'm
want to text
nervous.
Amber,
Amber.
Amber.
I wonder if this is really hot.
I don't think it is.
You said
dude.
it's
I don't
2
think
million on
I don't
the-
think it could make the jump from habanero that was like. It was
I thought
okay.
habanero was hot.
It was the
Two-
hottest one.
two
I
fucking
thought it was the
2
hottest
million
one,
over
but
here.
It wasn't like bad.
I've yet to get a tummy ache.
No, well, I didn't get a tummy ache. I'm just saying. I think it's how you eat it too, because like
I
that
just-
habanero fell into the back of my throat, and I was like, ah, like right
It was
away.
on my tongue. It was in the middle of my tongue, and then I just swallowed it with my water. It was getting hot.
I text her to see if she comes.
I thought we were gonna be,
Don't let Lucas have it.
like the scene in Dumb and Dumber where they're with the
Oh.
ketchup and mustard. Like,
Are you guys
like,
ready?
I thought that's how we were
No,
gonna be.
wait. I'm not ready yet. I'm nervous.
Amber's nervous. I can see her eye
See
twitching.
if I can get this on the camera.
I just don't want
They
the
don't smell or
gumminess.
anything though.
I don't want the gumminess to get like stuck in my teeth because then I'm gonna have to spice there for a
Are
while.
you ready?
Oh, it's gonna be there forever and
You
ever.
guys ready?
Ready.
For-
No,
Forever.
not yet. Okay, yeah, I'm ready.
One. This is what?
I don't know what this one was.
Carolina Reaper, I think,
Oh yeah,
Carolina Reaper.
or Ghost Pepper.
Carolina Reaper. It's the last one.
The shitty Beatles.
Ready?
No.
Go.
Okay, nothing yet.
I'm scared. Oh goddamn. Oh goddamn.
Oh, I'm gonna keep it in there.
Oh damn. It's not hot. Oh damn.
Kind of hot.
Nah.
I'm still chewing it. But
I
it's
mean, I'm
hot.
just trying to keep it in there as long as possible, but I need to swallow already.
Mm.
It's not bad.
It was hot. It was hot at first. This one was the hottest at the beginning, and then it died out right
Oh,
away.
it's got some kick to it though.
It's
Oh,
okay.
man. That throat.
It hits your throat. All right, Abel.
I mean, it's definitely lingering, and I can feel the heat turned up. It's like about,
My eyes are watering.
it's about like 98.7 right now.
I challenge you to eat 3 at a time. Random. Just whatever comes out.
Oh, no.
Well, let me put them in my hand. Your hands are
No,
dirty.
I'm going to do mine first.
Okay. Oh, so we're gonna do it together.
Sanitizer chaser.
A what?
Oh god. That's hot.
Sanitizer chaser?
2 or 3. 2 random.
I
Too
think I'm
random.
good. I'm
I'm
good on
good.
this.
I'm good.
All right, let's do 3. Fuck it.
3?
Yeah.
All right.
Right
Oh
now.
man.
Amber's just looking at us.
Amber, you
better
wanna
not throw
join?
up.
3 random.
Oh man.
Anthony?
No, fuck no.
Huh?
Give me a second.
All right, look. Ooh.
All right.
Oh man.
I'm gonna drink my water just.
I'm gonna drink this old ass squirt I found behind the bar.
I'm gonna drink this old ass. Dude, squirt's gonna burn your mouth, dude.
Oh, yeah, the carbonation.
Yeah, don't.
It's gonna burn your mouth.
Yeah, maybe that's not a good idea.
You have another old ass square I want some.
It's like I just found this old ass chocolate milk. It's fucking cottage cheese and shit.
Yeah, that's all there is.
Wow, that is hot.
Dude, yeah, I'm still dying over here, dude.
No, it's
I
not
don't
that
know,
bad.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it
the
wasn't that
habanero
bad.
was the hottest for me.
Mm-mm.
I thought
I'll drink your water.
it was
I'm sweating now.
jalapeno. Sweat. Take off that sweater. We're gonna look back at the producer's box, and Anthony's gonna be in his chones.
So 3 random, okay? Whatever you get.
Yeah, I'm up for it.
Lucas. All right, here. You want to go first?
Hey, like bookmark this part, Anthony, and you should cut it, and we should put it in our,
This is.
just make a separate clip of this part. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
All right.
God damn.
Wow, it's hot.
Yeah.
My nose is running. I will say that.
Yeah.
It is hot though. It's
For
It
the
is.
other ones, my
Yeah, it's there.
nose wasn't running for the
Here, hold
other
on.
ones. Oh man.
Because my nose was running. Give it to Amber. She might be ready. Look at Jacob's face.
What am I red?
No, you have a face of discomfort. You and
Because I
Anthony.
am discomfort.
Discomfort.
I'm full of discomfort.
Oh, she got hot ones. She
Okay.
got 2 habanero and the Carolina Reaper.
Oh, okay. Here, let me try that.
Oh.
What did I get?
2
Oh, I think I got the
Canyons.
mediums.
Yeah, the 2 mediums and the Carolina Reaper.
And a Carolina one?
Do 3 Carolina ones.
Oh.
All right.
Oh man.
My nose is running.
Yeah.
What you get?
2 Carolina and 1 habanero.
Oh, that's kind
Oh,
of like what.
wow.
Oh no, you got like a.
I got 2 of the hot ones.
Well, here, let me give me another one.
You guys should just do 3 do the same.
Yeah, just give me one more, cause I think I got the weakest.
Eat the jelly beans.
Can I get
'Cause
some regular
I got
jelly
2
beans?
mediums and the weak one, right?
So can I get some regular jelly beans?
I got
Yeah.
got-
We deserve a treat.
I got 2 mediums and a weak one.
We deserve a treat for eating these.
Yeah.
Or what did I get? Well, what did you get? Oh, so I got 2 cayennes and then I got a. Is that a sriracha or is it a?
Sriracha is.
I think that is a sriracha.
You know, I wouldn't say the medium
You
ones.
get 2 of the Carolina and orange.
I don't think I would say 2 of the medium ones definitely aren't hotter than Takis. I still think Takis are like, you know, hotter than the dark ones, the dark jelly beans.
Dude, I can't even tell what the fuck is which.
Put 'em on the napkin, dude.
Am I supposed to do this on camera?
Do you want
All right.
to?
So I'll take yours.
So
I got 2 Carolina and 1 habanero.
okay, this is Carolina,
And you're gonna eat that?
Here, Amber, come
Oh.
take over from me.
and then a habanero.
So wait, what's the habanero?
The orange
Orange
one,
one.
the
Oh, you
bright
got
one,
Is it the 3rd one that we ate? No, it's the second one.
the
Second
4th
to
one,
last one.
the second before last.
Yeah, I think.
You guys might want some milk. You might want some milk.
Anthony looks like he's hurting.
Yeah, Anthony is.
You know what? I'm fine now. The spice is kind of gone. It's kind of dwindling.
And Anthony's butt's gonna be bleeding pretty soon.
He's probably drinking his squirt.
All right, here we go.
actually not bad.
All right.
So I got a
That's
habanero and 2 Carolina dudes.
Yeah, so do I.
Here, Peter. Here's your toys.
Toys. They might as well be science experiments.
All right,
No, no.
All right, here we go. Ready? Hold on. Let me take a swig.
Hold on, wait. I gotta make sure my water's open.
Oh, good luck, soldiers.
Good luck, soldiers. All right.
Oh man.
1, 2, 3.
Oh. How you feeling?
It hasn't hit me yet.
I wonder if it's gonna combine the spice or if it's like gonna be just like the same spice as like the Carolina Reaper. Is it worse?
It's actually not that spicy when you have all 3 of them.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like they're fighting against one
Yeah.
another.
I'm kind
It
of
really
disappointed
isn't
now.
Could you just crumple those up and put them in salsa? Like smash it?
Oh yeah, that sounds pretty good actually.
It's too jelly.
I guess in like its jelly bean form, it's a little bit less appetizing.
I mean, it didn't seem that hot.
Not at all.
You guys look fine.
That's weird.
Well, eat the whole box.
I think that challenge is possible.
It's like, that's weird. I don't feel anything. And then our lips are like all swollen and shit. Our tongue's all hanging out of our mouth.
We're gonna feel it later.
I don't know. That was weird.
Mine's still burning.
Was it like
Really?
hotter than the any other of the jelly beans? Like,
It wasn't too bad.
The same or?
It was not hot at all.
not even the sriracha hot?
Look, try it.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, do it, Anthony.
No.
believe you. I believe you.
My nose is running, though.
My
Yeah.
nose is running and my mouth is still on fire. So
Anthony's eyes look like
He's sweating.
I'm sweating, bro. Like, seriously.
Anthony's like, my beard is burning.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't eat hot, spicy shit, man.
I mean, it's not bad.
I'm Samoan. I'm not Mexican. Remember?
Did I ever tell you about
Eat
the
bananas.
time? Did I tell you about the time in middle school where I drank a cup of hot sauce, Louisiana hot sauce, because I used to dip my hot pocket in the hot sauce, and then all of that hot sauce was left over, so I just decided to drink it.
I'm not eating them.
Weird.
Dude, I started like drooling, like I was gonna puke. You know that sensation you get when you're like, oh, I'm gonna puke, and I was like, ugh, my mouth was drooling. Kind of have that same sensation right now.
My tongue is still kind of like spicy, tingling.
I'm over here just eating some still.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's
You know,
good.
I think I'm fine now.
I can see myself eating these.
regularly,
Yeah.
like just like a normal jelly beans.
Hey,
I mean, hot tamales aren't.
nah, they're not as
No,
hot
those
as
are
you.
cinnamon, right? So
Yeah. Cinnamon could be hot sometimes. Peter's just eating them.
Eat them like nothing.
How much was a box like that?
They were like $2-3.
For that little thing?
I know.
Damn, that sucks.
The habanero's hotter than all.
Nah, I don't think so.
All right, so where can you
I
get
just ate that single and it was
where
like,
can you get those, Peter?
oh,
On the-
now it's hot.
You eat them by themselves,
I don't
maybe?
think-
That's what you're supposed to do?
Yeah, one
Ooh.
at a time.
You know, I
Yeah?
haven't seen those jelly beans in any other store.
Just get one.
Just get one? Well, just give me one.
That one was kind of hot.
I can't reach. Alright, here we go. Oh, dude, I think this one might be hot. Look,
Is it
I think
heavy?
it's cayenne.
Is it heavy?
Oh, I don't like that cayenne.
Try a habanero.
The cayenne tastes
Okay,
weird.
yeah.
It's the weirdest tasting one out of all of them.
I find the cayenne hitting the back of my throat fast.
You know what? If you ever have a stuffy nose, like instead of cough drops, you eat this. It clears your sinuses.
Ricola.
What are you looking for?
Wasn't bad.
You know, they were alright.
It's over there by you.
The fuck? Where's the habanero?
All right. Well, thanks, guys. That was fun.
I'm out of here.
Thanks, guys. I need to go take a shit now.
Just gotta go invest. Invest in some stocks. Dude, what if like all of like the nerd fucking stocks going up, like Taco Bell, fucking like all the Hot Pockets, like like all the nerd stocks go up.
Can you
Maybe we should be publicly traded, huh?
invest in, you know how weed is legal in some of the states? Can you invest in weed right now?
Yeah.
What are the stocks for weed?
Let me find out.
Weeds are us.
It's like Jeffrey the giraffe, all like he's all red eyes and everything.
It's hotter now than it was.
Yeah. Not putting nothing in your mouth is getting hot. That's a weed stock right there.
Yeah, Global Cannabis Stock Index.
Mm. Could we buy weed stock?
Yeah.
Right now.
You
Is
can
it
buy.
like,
Yeah.
is it like legal to do?
Well, you
in
could even
Texas?
buy. You could even buy stocks in another country, like if you wanted to. Like
Oh, can you?
yeah, like Panasonic or what are the other ones?
Samsung.
Yeah, Samsung.
I think my tongue's numb.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you're gonna have to pay taxes and shit once
Yeah.
you get your tax returns and stuff. but-
Interesting.
Yeah, you can.
I
I mean,
mean,
that's another thing. I think a lot of people made a lot of money in when they first started investing in cannabis, and then the more it becomes legal, the more that's probably a good one that eventually is still going to continue to go up.
yeah.
The more states that legalize it, so
Because I'm sure it hit a boom when CBD became legal in the
Yeah.
United States, right?
yeah.
Anthony, is Sophie good?
SoFi?
SoFi?
So, what is SoFi? Isn't that a stadium?
I thought
Say
SoFi was.
investing.
I thought that was for your loans and shit. Like student loans.
It says invest, budget, and save.
Yeah, I find myself going, no.
Yeah, it's hotter now.
Yeah, is SoFi publicly traded?
No, it's a app.
That made me burp.
Oh. I haven't heard any bad things about it. Just the ones that people were talking shit about was Robinhood.
Acorns?
Particularly.
Is Acorn good?
The one I see a lot, Peter, is Fidelity. I don't know Fidelity or Vanguard. I don't know if they're
I only
free,
know
though.
about Acorn because
Fidelity's here.
sometimes when I'm on YouTube, that Ashton Kutcher commercial comes out and he's like, you
You
you go and
trade-
buy a donut or some shit, and then it's like it's $2.50. Then
Yeah.
it just gets that change, and then it puts it into a stock,
Yeah.
and then this and that.
I think I want to do this.
Dude, you particularly, because you like.
Yeah, you fucking
gambler.
gambler.
I've like I said, I've always grown up the old-fashioned way, like your dad, right?
Yeah.
But it's kind of like I almost wonder, like, is it coincidence that all the rich people are playing in the stocks? Like, I don't think so. Like,
Yeah.
there's obviously ways to make a killing doing it. You just got to know how to do it.
I mean, look, I'll say this.
Dude, Robinhood literally does have a 1.1 rating.
yeah, dude, people are shitting on him right now.
Dude, I'll say this, man. I tried FanDuel. I put $15 in FanDuel, and I was like, if it goes, it goes, and then I'm not gonna put any more money. I lasted maybe 3 weeks in FanDuel, and then eventually my money ran out, and then I was like, okay,
I mean, it's the same thing. I mean, really, you're in fantasy land, you're picking a person that you think is going to do good,
Yeah.
and they sometimes don't. I mean, it's the same thing. I mean, I guess every day you're kind of just
I if you're gonna invest, you really gotta invest like
yeah,
your
pay
time.
Yes, exactly. You have to.
you
pay
really
attention to
gotta
it.
research that stuff.
Yeah, I think like in the short term, like if you try to make a quick buck, like say you buy 100 shares and it goes up to 150, and then you sell right away, you made $50. Like you're not being greedy because you made $50, but you probably could have made more. But you got to kind of know when to get out. You know what I mean? Like that's the big thing, I guess. Some people get too greedy, they stay in, and then they end up losing everything.
So what was your stock that you wanted to buy? We had Toys R Us. I said Hudson's Grill. I'm a small timer.
Dude, Toys R Us would be cool.
Fucking
I remember being in there because I went and bought a bunch of shit when they were going out of business, but I was like, man, it was kind of
It's
sad.
walking out with the giraffe.
Bought a shit ton of Hot Wheels from there.
yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
bought a shit ton. But it was sad seeing them just go to shit. I tried to buy a sign. They had a big ass Super Mario, hanging.
And what they say?
They wouldn't let me buy it.
Really?
One
Wow,
guy
that's
told
sad.
me. One
They're
guy
like,
told me they
no,
couldn't
this is
sell
going
it.
in the Smithsonian.
He said one guy said they can't sell it because it's like an advertisement. But he was like, if you come back tomorrow, it'll be in the dumpster like around back. Like, you know what I mean?
He's like, you didn't hear this from
You
me.
can leave me $5.
Yeah. Like I can't sell it, but we're gonna throw it away tomorrow. So if you're here,
You didn't hear this from me, but there's gonna be a sign by the dumpster. Don't touch that one. The one that you want is gonna be under the dumpster.
in the bottom. Yeah.
Wet.
Well, I think I'm gonna get into
Oh.
this investment game.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I
Okay.
mean,
Wow, we did a whole show on Robinhood.
dude, for
Uh,
real.
That's crazy. I mean,
last week was what, Mars,
yeah.
and now the stocks.
I
going to
actually
Mars.
like that though because it's a subject I knew nothing about, I heard about it all week. Well, not all week. Toward the end of the week, I heard about it, and I still don't know much about stocks, but it is fascinating. Yeah, it's very, very interesting.
History, baby.
All right, I got a question for you guys before we close up. When you go to a restaurant to take out food, like an order for takeout, do you have to tip them?
No.
Not really.
Because there's obviously waiters and waitresses that are like taking your order, but they're not really tending to your needs. You know, they're just taking your order, just like a cashier would. Do you tip a cashier? And there's a part of me that I feel guilty because when I get the receipt, it says like tip, and I'm just thinking, man, do I?
That's cool. Invest in GameStop.
Invest in GameStop. Invest
a
in TMO Studios.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always think,
I don't know. That's interesting.
should I be tipping this person?
I think it just depends on you. Like, if it was like a major chain, I probably wouldn't. But if it was like Lupita's or something, like, yeah, man, I mean, why not support your local? Because, you know, they're hurting because they can't. You know what I mean?
Because I was thinking, because I've had two different experiences. So there's one Mexican restaurant that I love to eat. I'm not going to say the name, but I love to eat at this Mexican restaurant. And a few times I've already gone, I don't leave a tip. Yeah. Screw fucking Abel.
Well, you're also not working, so I mean.
So yeah.
I mean,
so
let's
I don't
put this in perspective here.
I don't leave a tip, but I am supporting the restaurant by going there, you know? So why do I need to leave a tip? And this particular waitress has kind of given me the stink eye a couple of times that I've gone and not left a tip.
Well, then don't tip her then.
Yeah.
No. But she's upset that I didn't leave the tip. I could see that she's, again?
Okay.
No tip again? So, but I could have taken my business elsewhere, like a McDonald's, where for sure I don't need to leave a tip.
I mean, when you tip someone, you're like supporting them, not really the restaurant, but you're supporting their needs.
Yeah, but if I'm supporting the restaurant, the restaurant is supporting them by keeping them employed.
Yeah, so you don't really have to tip them anything.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Yeah,
I like that thought, Jacob. I like that thought.
Because technically, you're giving them a tip for whatever service they're providing to you, right? Whether that's a smile or a fucking whatever. But I mean, if she's giving you the stink eye, I wouldn't. I mean, I've been to places where I was gonna tip and then I got bad service, and I was like, you know, fuck these guys. I ain't giving them anything, you know. And I was with the intention of tipping, but.
You know, it'd be a cool move on your part if you see the busser getting treated like shit by the server, but the server was a dick to you, right? Like shitty service, and then you go, hey, like, but you do it in front of the server. Here, bro, this is for you. Like, hey, man, you're doing a good job picking up plates and napkins and shit. And then the server sees you, like, yeah, fuck you, you're an asshole, you're bad.
There's a story I read about a couple months back,
because I used to be a busser. Fucking servers are the biggest dicks, dude.
Right?
Biggest dicks.
Well, there was this guy that left like a $2,000 tip for their waitress. Some rich guy. He left her a tip for $2,000, and she went to her boss and was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this! Like, he gave me a $2,000 tip, and they took it from her. They said that no, that's too much. He can't tip you that. So they tried to take her tip away from her. You know what I mean?
And what she do?
I don't know what happened. I never followed up on it, but I know there was like a lawsuit or something because she was like, "No, I'm entitled to that money." They left it to
Anthony's
me.
like, "No," and then I stumbled across the GameStop article, and then I was just like, "Fuck that! Sucks for the server."
Yeah, but that's kind of dick. You know what I mean? Like, she must have been one hell of a server though, too, for $2,000. Like, damn.
Yeah. Was that tip intended for her or the restaurant itself?
No, it was intended for her. Like, she was telling the person that she was serving or whatever that like she lost her house, she's living in her car and kind of shit like that.
Was it cash?
No, I think it was he paid with a credit card, but he wrote $2,000.
Oh,
that's why the owner was like, no, because he's got to pull that out of his till to give to her, right? Because he's charging the credit card, but he has to give her the cash. So
yeah, he's got to wait a certain amount of time to get the.
So I don't know if that's why he didn't give it to her right away or whatever, but that's kind of douche.
What is douche?
That's fucked up.
So
That's a pretty butthole move.
well said.
Jacob over here, all PC. That's a butthole move
Yeah,
right there.
it
We're
is.
like, what a douche, what a dick, asshole.
Yeah.
Freaking Jacob.
Good.
Yeah, guys.
Um,
Good episode, man.
Yeah, it was a good episode. Anything you want to say, Jacob?
Not really, but invest in Toys R Us.
Yeah.
Best in Toys R Us. Okay,
Right.
Jacob, that's the next one. We're Toys R Us strong right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. That's the next
Um,
one.
Anthony, anything you want to say before we close up?
Merch, of course. Merch. We got hats. We got hoodies. We don't have hoodies yet, but we have shirts and we have hats and we have koozies. Hoodies will be this winter, this coming.
this summer when
Muscle
you need them
shirts.
when you need them most in
Yeah.
the summer.
Yeah.
Muscle shirts.
And beer
Awesome.
koozies, man.
Beer
Beer
koozies.
koozies. They're like $2. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
beer koozies are cool, man. You can never have too
Dude,
many.
we
beer
have a big
koozies.
collection of beer koozies, and I added the middle's open one. It's
The
right
top.
on top.
Yeah.
I have a good collection going.
Yeah, I saw that last week.
Yeah, we have a shitload.
Yvonne just busted out all the beer koozies, and I was, what? Dude, they have it like if it's fucking clothes and shit.
Yeah, we have a bunch.
Alright.
It's like I'm gonna use
So add
this.
to your collection.
This
Yeah,
is
add to
my
your
Monday,
collection.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
All right. Peter, any last words?
Nah, man, it was cool to have Jake up here.
Yeah, definitely.
Just trying to get him out of the house, get him into something different,
Yeah.
and so he could see what we're doing. Basically,
What did you think your dad was doing when he was coming here?
I don't know. I thought he was gonna just leave me on that table to do whatever I want while you guys recorded.
Mm.
But it was cool recording with you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was fun. It was nice having you because we would have never invested in Toys R Us,
Yeah.
and now we're really
We really
thinking
wanna-
about it.
No, and it was a good fit because we were talking about stocks in younger generation. So I mean, dude, it's couldn't have had a better person on for that.
Yeah, I'll see if I can come back next time.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
look at he's already
Pat, you better watch out.
Jacob.
How do you like our bands? You've seen some of our band episodes.
Oh yeah,
How do you like that?
they're pretty cool. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Salmo.
Who was your favorite?
Let's see. I like the mariachis.
Oh, the mariachis.
Tommy.
Oh.
Dun, dun.
Dun, dun. No, man. Yeah, it was definitely a cool episode. A lot different than what I expected it was gonna be, but it's cool to dive into another world that we're not too familiar with. But I had a good time, especially hanging out with Jacob, as well as Peter and Anthony. Guys, thank you so much for listening. This was The Middle is Open.
Trying to do a motherfucking podcast in here, shit.